Wait for it. Hey, welcome in Rose, welcome in Ninja J, welcome in Venti, welcome in anyone lurking. I hope y'all are doing well. Welcome. I'm just getting Twitch to let me put song requests back in, so that's what I'm doing over here. You're probably wondering, why the hell didn't you take 3 days off? The answer is, funny story, I noticed Super Kaizo started to take over, and yeah, I don't want people to not be able to, like, watch Kaizo. So, hi, I'm here. Here I come to save the day. Oh, I didn't even switch the damn scene. Hi, I swear, I'm a professional. Ain't nothing going wrong in my brain today. No, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Hey, I hope y'all are well. I hope y'all are having a great week. I know it's Monday. You never know. But yeah, I'm here to kick some ass, chew some bubblegum, and be the counter to the strategy that everybody's on. I'm noticing how many people are on Super Kaizo, and it's fair. It's, you know, I'm not going to tell you how to live your life, but I'm an OG Kaizo player. I also can't seem to win normal Kaizo, so, you know, that's part of it too. I won't lie about that. That's definitely part of it. Hey Amanda, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Log in with this. There we go. God. I'm just trying to get the bot to work. Welcome in, Lilac. I apologize, it's taking me a second. I just gotta get this in, and then we should be good to go. We also have the new patch in, so, hopefully, with any luck, that'll unfuck my luck. That would be super great. I would be so thrilled if I could, like, play the game today. That would be awesome. We'll just have to see if that's how it is, but, you know, we could definitely find out. Let me just, go ahead and I'm just checking a couple things here. Perfect. You're doing good. Had a bit of back pain earlier. Gotcha. Well, hopefully it continues to, you know, stop being painful. I need my luck to get unfucked before I scream. So, yeah, I think we're all in the same boat here. We all want to see it happen. So, no time like the present, right? Let's do it. You took meds? That's good. Meds are helpful. I had to like dig through for some like backup Adderall, and I'm not sure how good it is still. And also they're 30s, so I had to like cut off about third of the med. So I don't know how well it works today, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. All right, middle it is. Let's go. Slam. Come on and slam and listen to the jam. Friends, so one thing, I've talked about this new patch. There is something this new patch lets us do that we couldn't do before, and that's why I'm very excited about it. I'll show you exactly what that is as soon as we get out of the lab for 5 seconds, so you got that to look forward to. You know, if we get out of the lab for 5 seconds, of course. I suppose I shouldn't guarantee that. Heracross, Lily, Mewtwo will take the Heracross. Oh, this gets out. Okay. D-Rage. Boom. Cool. Fire Spin. I guess. I mean, we're not running this because the defense is so low, and this has a 4x weakness to flying, which is a bit of a problem. I'm going to show you all exactly what I'm talking about here as soon as we get up there and get the Pokédex. Basically, we have to get the Pokédex because the Pokédex is what's affected by this. So, here we go. We have this. Now we're going to go to Pokédex. So, one thing you'll notice, that's not normal. National Dex right here. Backer up Adderall. I'm out of refills. I'm not out of refills, but I did lose my bottle a while ago, so I stole one of Cat's, and I'm out of that. So, not ideal. Here, let's pull up Heracross. So now we can go through Nat Dex instead of just the original Kanto Dex, and we can now see where Heracross is located. So, if we don't like the nature we have, we can look for something different later. So that is a very cool feature that is now in here. So that is something that we can take advantage of, right? It was never fair that we could only, like, you know, do that with Kanto mons. So I'm glad they made that change to the overall patch. And yeah. Yeah, no, it's basically like, I want to be smart about it. So I need to like call and see if they'll refill the thing, because I know it's getting close. I just haven't done it yet. You're still on Well Beachern, unfortunately. Gotcha. I hope they're able to get that worked out, honestly. Oh, this thing's slow and has Perish Song. That's not what you want to see. If it had Dragon Dance, it's, you know, we could go, but no Dragon Dance equals no go. Raichu, what do you have this time, Raichu? Ice Punch? Bite? Ice Punch? You know what? I'm interested. Fuck it. I'll take a Raichu if it's good. Pure Power. That would not be considered pivot legally, so we'll move that and put the Steelix back. Falls from the Mia up to the ceiling. Yo, Chaos, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Don't worry, friends. This is a sanctuary from the scariness that is Super Kai. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's not that scary. It's just, it's not for me. But I do understand, though, that there are people who are like, not my thing. And I want to make sure that if you're one of those people, that I can help you out by, like, doing some vanilla-ass Kaizo. Some vanilla instead of the chocolate. Yo, Hellion, thank you. I appreciate it. And yeah, thank you for the luck. I'm gonna need it, and thank you for the lurk as well. You know what? I think I run this Ninjask. It's got a 4x weakness to rock. I don't love that, but this is doable. It's most successful Nuzlocke stream in a while. Was super fun today. That's awesome to hear, Chaos. Well, you know, welcome in. And hopefully, you know, I can keep building on your awesome day by, like, not dying on repeat for 3 hours, but we'll see. But honestly, congratulations on that. That is huge. Like, that's massive. Alright, let's go. We're gonna try Silverwind to lead here, because it's stab. And that does fuck all. What if you want me to die on repeat for 3 hours? Then I'll die on repeat for 3 hours. Ah, there it goes. Next seed. You don't? Okay, good. I appreciate that, because, oh, I would strongly prefer not to die on repeat for 3 hours. I would prefer to get on a run, so that we can, like, play the game, but, you know, if that doesn't happen, it's not the end of the world either. We got several days this week, so we'll work it out. We'll figure it out. We got time. We got nothing but time. And, you know, whatever happens, happens, right? Execute Vaporeon Registeel? Give me the Vaporeon. It's not a good Vaporeon, sadly. You know, we had to try. I mean, it's Registeel. You can't not... excuse me, it's Vaporeon. You can't not try Vaporeon. Right? Facade. Psychic. Yep, there it is. Next seed. Nothing great there. That's okay. Next seed. Misdreavus, Seadra, and Doduo. We have a Mon that can't hit Ghosts, so that's good. Nope. Next seed. I mean, we couldn't hit Ghosts. What were our odds? It'd be like that sometimes. Rapidash, Togepi, Banette. We'll take the Togepi. And this is Vanilla Kaizo, friends, so I'm not doing any lab choice, anything like that. I'm just playing to play right now. So, you know, we'll see if we get anything going. If we do, great. If we don't, you know, fine. I just hope that if we do get something going, that it doesn't die 5 badges in, that we at least get an E4 shot at it, you know? Okay, this Ivysaur is pretty good. If it gets out, of course, being the operative word. Fire Blast. Crab Hammer. Poison Sting. Can you do... Okay, there we go. There we go. Do I have anything for this? No, I'm dead. Damn. Next seed. All good. Shit happens. First few seeds in a few days, friends. I've been Kaizo cleansing. Like, I haven't actually touched Kaizo in several days. Like, I've been relaxing. Because I think part of my issue is that I live, breathe, and, like, just never really, like, do anything but Kaizo. So, my thought process is maybe by, you know, taking some time away, that it'll help me get back into the mode, into the zone. Get in the zone. Auto zone. Chansey, Execute, nose pass. This is a really okay nose pass, actually. What? Okay. Well, it's gone. Next seed. I'm only speeding up the lab, like I've said before a few times, because I want to make sure that the lab is in the whole, the whole stream. If we can get something going, that'd be great, you know. That's the plan. So far, no good. Machop, Donphan, Sunflora, give me the flower. We have a normal move and 2 flying moves, and I feel very accomplished by dying to Sacred Fire, so, you know, be like that sometimes. I just fixed some textures in a, how old is this game now? 21-year-old NASCAR game today, using dolphins. That was super cool. I'm gonna dig. Boom. Nope, next seed. At least they're fast and furious, right? I'll take fast and furious all day. Claydol. Alright. I have no real issues with Claydol. It could be better, but it's dead. Next seed. Tattoo's healing well, by the way. So far, it's been itching a little bit, but like, you know, it's been fine for the most part. Oh, cool. How will this possibly die in the lab? Let's go. Lanoon. Secret Power. Milk drink. Milk drink. Milk drink. We're in the lab. It's legal. Suck it. Milk drink. Milk drink. Milk drink. Milk drink. Milk drink. Finally. Secret Power. Milk drink. Milk drink. And we're out of the lab. Yeah, out of the lab. Let's go. Had to fight for that one. Holy shit. Hake mushrooms. That is tail glow. Get out of here, Milk drink. You're late. Withdrawal symptoms? No worries, Austin. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Austin, you now have everything as new as you can get it. As far as the 2002 mod I sent you goes. And I'm currently simulating a 2002 season, as you saw. So I think you'll be very amused with some of the goings-on, hopefully. Hopefully it's at least really fun. You know, that's the hope. You got it? That's good. Those tracks, basically I just took the default folder that I had and sent it over. I've been using it to do my own races, and so far it's been fine. So hopefully, you know, the issues that we had previously are fixed as far as that goes. I'm gonna run this Machamp, friends. Yo, Supreme Black Mage, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I know I said I wasn't gonna be back till Wednesday, friends, but I noticed that there's a lot of people playing Super, so I wanted to, like, be that person that can be here for, like, normal Kaizo IronMON. I want people to be able to be themselves, right? And to be able to enjoy the game that they know. I think there is something to doing the new fad of the month, but for me, it's important to make sure that, you know, the people also have another option. So, mainly upset stomach and tiredness. Oh shit, I'm sorry to hear that, Austin. I hope it goes away soon. Has anyone ever, like, I mean, how long is it supposed to last, I guess is my question. I don't think I explained that very well, but that's the question. No, stop it. Potion! Yeah! Lick. I'm going for it. There it goes. Maybe a few days? Gotcha. As long as it's only a few days, it should be okay, right? But it's just a matter of getting through, and I feel for ya. If there's anything I could do, let me know. Yeah, there's a bridge collapse in Baltimore, right? I heard about that. I was like, that's not good. I hope everybody's okay. I don't know as far as, like, anything that might have happened to any individual people or anything, because I didn't look that deep into it. Brian, you got a raise? Hell yeah, congrats, dude. Fuck yeah, that's awesome. Let's go. Shit, I want a raise. Bounce. Okay, Secret Power. Bounce. There we go. Secret Power. Perfect. We're level 14. How good are Rays out of curiosity? Well, I guess I'm not gonna ask that. That's not an appropriate question for me to ask. But if you feel like telling us, you certainly can. Alright. Barboach with Mach Punch. 24-hour stream for 5K for work? Oh my gosh, that's kind of insane. You should. That sounds like a really fun time. Just let me know, you know, because I'll help you with that if I can. Awakening? Sure. You get 38 an hour? Holy shit. Why am I doing the job that I'm doing? It's last call, last resort. Yeah, let's go. Alright, so basically the problem that we're on right now, friends, is we have to basically go into Brock with no way to deal with rock types. So that's going to be kind of a problem. But if we don't run into rock types, we have a chance. Yo, Leo, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Welcome on in. We are Machamping indeed. Indeed. Secret Power. Secret Power. 2-hit. Alright. Secret Power. Secret Tunnel. Secret Tunnel. There we go. Let's go. Big win. Alright, so we're going to go into Brock. Looks like we're going to be right outside of level 18 before we hit Brock, which is a little unfortunate, but like, well, what can you do with that? It happens, right? The most we can do is just keep moving forward. Here we go. We're going to put up a Brock prediction for 2 minutes if y'all want to get in on it. Feel free to do so. And yeah, I'll just start sending this up towards Brock so that we can at least be close to where we need to go. We have Tail Glow in case the level 19 move is a special move, so that's not terrible. Sunny Day is basically useless to us right now, although, you know, if we get Fire move, maybe not. There's definitely a chance this works, and we do have an Energy Root. The item in Pewter City might matter too. So let's just kind of come up here and see what that is. It's an Ultra Ball, so no, it did not matter. I will go ahead and sell the extra items we have just in case. Because, I mean, might as well. There's no real benefit to them sitting in the bag. And, yeah. What's in the TM case? 11 is Hyper Beam. So Hyper Beam is out of logic. It cannot be the TM. That's fine by me. I'm going to stand right here until y'all are ready. Alright, we got about 37 seconds left on the prediction if you want to get in on it. This Mon is very good, but clearly it needs a little help. It's just going to be a matter of if we get said help or not. Like, if we do, we'll be fine. If we do, we probably get in there and get past Brock. But, you know, obviously that's far from a guarantee. We've seen enough Brocks to know that. So that is what we're going to find out here very shortly. All right, here we go. Best of luck, everyone. Believers, doubters, people who are non-committal, let's go. Pikachu, Secret Power. Secret Power, 2-hit, nice. 18. Kabuto is up with Sandstream. Luckily, Sandstream isn't a problem. Unluckily, you know, hitting this Mon is. Alright, so we're going to be right outside of 19 coming into Brock. We'll just have to see if we can get through. We're going to give it everything we got. Best of luck, everybody. Let's go. Cast Form. Secret Power. Secret Power. That is how much? 21? Think this is an Energy Root moment. Okay. Nope, nothing we could do. Congrats, doubters. You are victorious here. Let's just take a look and see if this would have gotten anywhere. Psybeam in 19, so having Tail Glow was brilliant. Megahorn at 22. Silver Wind at 51. And then Vital Throw after Misty. Return would have been nice at the end of the game, but you have to get so far into the game that it's probably not even a big deal. It's all good. Look, we'll get out next run, I'm sure. You win? Hell yeah, Brian. Big W, love to see it. I may not be happy I lost, but I'm happy you won. I'm happy when any of you win, right? Because I understand I can't win them all. Yo, Sarah Collins, welcome on in, and thank you, I appreciate it. I'm gonna try my best, you know? All I can do is try my best, right? At the end of the day, I just hope that I'm able to do decently and, you know, entertain some people while I'm at it. That's the goal. Thank you for the run blessing, Amanda. I appreciate it. Alright, potion check. And yeah, we're just gonna come up here, look around, see if we can find anything to pivot to as soon as we get our balls. If, you know, there we go. There we go. If the wilds would ever let us, you know, stop, the wilds need to stop wilding. That's what needs to happen. That's what needs to commence. Okay, so there's 3 mons here. We want to see all of them and make sure that there's nothing, you know, too crazy that we would be missing out on. Because obviously we don't want to take a Meowth into this game knowing that Brock just ate a good Machamp for breakfast, right? We know that information. There are pieces of information that you can carry over between each run of Kaizo, though. And that's something where, you know, I was talking to my fiance about this once, and she was like, oh, well, I prefer challenges where, you know, we can like gain information and use it on the next run. There is information, though, you gain from this. Absolutely. And we're dead to a Sceptile. That information, though, being what mons work, what mons don't. You find out real quick. Oh, I see. This thing was a monster, actually. Sketch at 16 would have been cool. Next seed. We'll get him next seed. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. I'm so far from worried. I'm just happy to be here right now, y'all. Give me a Rhyhorn. Okay, we should be able to get out if we cross chop and if Whisper doesn't have a water move. Or that. I forgot about grass. I think everybody forgets about grass once in a while, to be fair. Nobody wants to touch it, you know. Don't touch grass. It's a bad idea. Last time I touched grass, I injured my elbow. Or not my elbow, my arm and my legs. We all know. My pinky, my poor pinky. Yo, I appreciate it. Surskit Jumpies, Azurill and Moltres. We'll take Azurill out and see what it does. It probably doesn't get past Surskit, but if it does, nah, it just doesn't. But yeah, no, I'm noticing though. Like, I notice trends because I'm always looking into stuff like that. I want to know what is popping off in this community. And right now, it is Super Kaizo. But that doesn't mean that that has to be all that's played. So that's why we're, you know, doing this, because I want to see kind of how this goes. Hey, Wade, welcome in. And I did think about playing Super Kaizo. I won't lie to you. I did consider it for a second. The problem is my mental health would not do well with that. Puts the hell in hello. I could do that on the next one if I remember. Okay, yep. I can do that right now. So basically anything that looks evil is probably the play. Tentacool, easily. Tentacool looks like it would like eat your family. Just for lunch. Oh, I should have gone Vine Whip. Well, but Vine Whip, okay, so Hydro Cannon was stabbed, so that was 225 power. I don't think Vine Whip would have killed there. Fun fact about Mia. Okay. By the way, Drago, welcome in. Let me just think here. Got it. So, y'all know that I'm a connoisseur of Mountain Dew products. I drink a lot of fucking Mountain Dew. Let me be clear about that. One Mountain Dew that I do not recall trying, or if I did, it was like 15 years ago, so I have no fucking idea, is actually Pitch Black. And I really want to try Pitch Black, but I have zero idea how to get a hold of it, and I'm fucking lazy. Yep, there's a fun fact. I have Purple Thunder on me, so I feel it. Major Melon? I've still never had Major Melon, and I really should. I'm not a huge fan of watermelon flavored things, but that doesn't mean I shouldn't try them. Which one of these looks like it would put the hell in hello? Electabuzz, why not? Newer one is okay, but it's not as good. Gotcha. See, that's what I'm afraid of if they do bring back... Okay, wait. Actually, Drago, you've never seen this command. You've never seen this command, so I need to do this. So, I want Sangrito Blast back. And I made a command because I don't know. I do weird things sometimes without an explanation, but it's funny. Oh, we're Perish-songed? Are we gonna die to Perish-song? Shit! We died to Perish-song. You really can't stand original Mountain Dew, so you just get whatever zero sugar flavor one there is. I respect it. Yeah, why is there no Code Red Zero Sugar? It feels like there should be. I got nothing on that. Flygon's more demonic than that. Oh, is there? I mean, I'm not aware of that necessarily, because I haven't done a lot of research on zero sugar ones, because I drink a lot of sugar. Oh, you have it in your fridge right now? That would do it. Perish-song has been so detrimental in Super Kaizo. I believe it. I absolutely believe it, because, like, not only are you trying to take one, go pivot, and then try to win with that pivot, Perish-song, like, you just lose every option you have. You're supposed to, like, do all sorts of things, so I don't know what to do with that. Code Red Zero Sugar, I've never seen, 50 stores. I wonder why that is, honestly. I'm sure that it's somewhere, but maybe it's an exclusive to something, I don't know. Wade, where'd you find it out of curiosity? I think I might know the answer, but I'm curious. Gives you heartburn for some reason? That seems not ideal. Generally, you know, heartburn probably isn't the play. Hy-Vee or Walmart, gotcha, that would do it. That wouldn't be an exclusive though if you found it on both sides. The only Mountain Dew you like is Voltage and Baja Blast? You know, that makes sense. Weezing's the most hellacious of these. This redeem is taken, like, all sorts. You've been to Walmart and Hy-Vee's around there and it's not there? Gotcha. I like Baja Blast, but I like the flavor that they've come out with this time in the cans. I swear, it's better than the stuff Taco Bell has. Like, I swear by the cans. Chansey has a chance to give us something awesome. Has a really weird aftertaste. Oh, I agree with that. It does have a very odd aftertaste. I've definitely... And especially when it stops being cold, it gets a little wonky. I love Voltage. I could honestly do a whole Mountain Dew tier list. It'd be a really funny tier list. Okay, Wade, but if you order Diet Code Red off of Amazon... Hold on, let me open this before I make myself look stupid. Yeah, this is exactly what I thought. Like, the fact that you would have to pay $17 plus delivery to get that off Amazon, oi. But it does prove it exists. That is true. That is true. I do agree with that. Okay, hold on. Hold on. We're gonna... Okay, one more. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a prediction, friends. I love doing predictions for Chansey Evos, honestly. So Chansey Evo BST is 500 plus or 499 and lower. I will give you a quick minute to get that in. Go ahead. Zero Spark is the king of Zero Deuce. That's fair. I mean, it's all dependent on how you feel about flavors, right? Yeah, you don't like Spark. That's fair, Drago. I can understand that, you know. Some people like lemonade, some people don't. That's just, you know, that's kind of par for the course. For me, Wade, you can't just tell people you don't like them. Drago, don't mind Wade. Wade likes to scare people. Wade likes to actually get under people's skin. The BST cannot be 499.5 chaos. It's not legally possible. Battery acid? Hang on, hear me out. Maybe I want to drink battery acid. Maybe that's my plan. Maybe that's my next big YouTube short, is I drink battery acid, and you all question why the hell I drink battery acid, and then I get big after my death. Yo! It's beautiful. It's fantastic. Like Edgar Allan Poe, let's go. Retirement plan, maybe? You get why people like acidic stuff. I love it, but I also understand why people wouldn't. I'm very much one of those people where I'm just here to have fun, right? There's a reason you don't drink Monsters. That's fair. I used to drink a lot of energy drinks, but I actually laid off them because they were actually causing a lot of issues for me. It is a 500 plus BST Evo. It does suck though. So, you know, that's not great. Generally, we don't want the Porygon 2 to suck, but it's how it is. Even though it's supposed to be like the trans drink. You know what? Honestly, I don't worry about shit like that. The more I think about it, right, Drago? Like, it's just so much work to live up to these stereotypes that people have. And ultimately, you should do what makes you happy. And that's how I look at it, right? I don't live up to any fucking stereotypes at this point. I just kind of do my thing and hope that I don't get shot somewhere. And that's basically my whole life. Like, I know that's a really dark joke, but honestly, it's very true, right? I think gender identity is something that's so complicated that there's a reason why, like, well, first of all, we know that sex isn't just this or this. We know that scientifically. We also know that brain differences occur in trans people versus cis people. So, you know, I don't know why people can't accept that. Probably because they can't use their brains. All this Mountain Dew talk is making you realize, though, Dr. Pepper really hasn't had a bad flavor outside of Dark Berry. You know, I actually agree with that take, too. Dark Berry was not my favorite by any means. Like, it wasn't terrible, but it just didn't do it for me, you know? Sort of like the Baja Punch and whatever the other one's called. The new Bajas they just came out with aren't doing it for me either, as far as Mountain Dews go. Strawberries and cream is your favorite soda ever? Some cans are really good with that, but then some cans are, like, less good. I've noticed, like, some of them are a little syrupy, but with that said, I think it's okay, you know? I have no major issues with those. I do think it's definitely better than Dark Berry. I'm a bit of an expert with that. You don't understand all the hate trans people get? Well, here, let me answer ya. Let me answer that, Amanda. The hate that we get is people that are different are scary. That's usually the answer. Also, if you've never been exposed to something, it's hard for you to, like, understand exactly how that works. I've noticed because before I went to college, right, I didn't really understand a lot of things. And then when I went to college, I started to understand them and became more accepting of them. And then, lo and behold, wha-bam! Black licorice gang? I like black licorice. For sure. Cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper is top tier. I need to get some of that. I have no idea how to get any of that, and I should. It's the only thing you'll ever drink the entire thing every single time. Oh, that makes perfect sense, you know? You don't like licorice? That's fair. Again, it's one of those things where everyone has individual taste, right? Hold on. If we were all jelly beans in a bag of jelly beans, what do y'all think that you would be? I think I would be like an orange jelly bean, just like a straight up orange flavor one. Just seems like my vibe. Licorice tea with honey, great for heartburn and digestion. That makes sense. You'd probably be an extremely spicy one. Spicy jelly bean. I'm trying to think how that works. Like, what flavor? Cinnamon, maybe? Like, I know that back in the day, back in my day, we used to have, like, spicy Big Red wrappers, and now they've made them much less fun. But, you know, if it's going off which flavors are your favorite, that makes sense. Honey and ginger if you're feeling extra cool. Fair. I think for me, orange is my favorite flavoring. So Livewire is my favorite Mountain Dew that still exists. My very favorite Mountain Dew, though, is Sangrita Blast, and I'm never getting that back, and I've accepted it. You know what it feels like to be different, was made fun of until you got to college. Yeah, I was picked on a lot in high school. Like, it was not a good time, but it wasn't a good time because part of it was on me, right? Part of it was me not understanding how to interact with people, and I've moved far enough past it to know that. But, like, not knowing how to interact with people is so detrimental to, like, everything. And it's unfortunate. I still wouldn't go back if I could, though, because I would want nothing to do with high school again. I did that shit once. You can't make me go again. You tried Livewire again and it wasn't as good as you remembered? That makes sense. High fructose corn syrup doesn't taste good to you? Yeah, that would definitely do it. There's definitely some of that in there. You have like 1 million Scoville sauce unit sauce you like a lot, and your spice tolerance is high enough to where you can appreciate the taste. See, I'm tolerant to spicy things. They're very good for a certain time period, and then when my body says, okay, enough spicy, then it just falls off a cliff. Let's see. Livewire was the only good drink in the high school vending machine, so you've had enough for life. I just want to know why I can't find a 12-pack of Livewire anywhere outside of Amazon. So basically, I have Drago's problem of not being able to find Zero Sugar Code Red, except it's Livewire. I don't want to go back to high school, but they're hiring so many people. If I wanted to go back to high school, and I don't say this lightly, if I wanted to go back to high school, then I think I would be insane. However, I will say this, the things that we got away with in high school, well worth it. You don't think you've ever had any soda from a high school vending machine because they were very expensive, $3 or $4 a bottle? That's insane. For a pittance, sure, but still. I mean, to be fair, I'd probably be less stressed out than I am on a daily basis right now, so there's that. You loved high school mainly due to playing sports? That makes sense, Pistol. By the way, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I didn't get the chance to play sports, or else I probably would have fonder memories, but sports weren't something I was able to play due to my mom thought I was too small to play sports, so she wouldn't let me, and then turns around and lets my little brothers do whatever they want. I don't get it. Meanwhile, you got in trouble, went to detention just for walking across the street to wait for a bus. What the hell? That's bullshit. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back in time, and we're gonna, like, beat up whoever, like, you know, gave Drago detention. That's the play. We got this. Oh, God. You hit through sleep and confusion? Homie. Next seed. Wasn't the play. It is really weird, but I don't know. That's not necessarily something I would have an answer to, how that could have gone on. Just, yeah, that's kind of agitating. I don't know why they would do that. You probably deserved it, Sparkator. Wade, that's not... You can't bag on somebody for not liking things that you like, you know? Not ideal. You hated your school, but at the same time, you kind of miss school. I miss college, because the things that I did in college, I could have done so much more efficiently if I knew who I was back then, at least to the extent that I know who I am now. At the same time, I don't miss the amount of debt I, you know, went into to go to school, and I don't really miss the idea of living in a place where I was constantly stared at. So, I don't know. You got detention for not doing bonus questions on your English homework? Really? They could do that? Weird. People need the school, a structure school provides, that just don't like it. Yeah, okay, so yeah, structure, I think structure is a good word for that, Wade. I think some people do better with, like, rigid structure than others. I know I did a lot better with rigid structure, but I think there are a lot of people who don't, right? And I don't think it's necessarily, like, a situation where it's a bad thing, it just is, right? Here, I'm gonna put up a Golbat prediction for 1 minute while we talk here. There we go, Golbat up here. Yeah, I think some people, like, just adjust to it better than others, right? You used to get mad at people for liking music you didn't? That's fair. I can understand that. Those people are to report to the Soylent factories? Okay. Okay. Leap Blade. Oh, we're not gonna get out. Okay, if we don't get out, I won't cancel the prediction. We'll go in and take a look and see what we would have gotten. And that's how I'll pay it out. Rossberry, okay, so yeah, I just have to Leap Blade and hope, and yeah, nope. I'll let it finish. Flip Mia? Are you flipping me? Yo, you hate traditionalism with passion? You think school structure made it more likely you'd amount to nothing? That's fair. Yeah, I feel like my issue with like the school system, the educational system, is twofold. One, I think that at higher levels, paying for it as much as you do just generally isn't worth it. But then I think also on the other side of it, it's really unfortunate that people don't recognize the value of developing skills that you'll need for later on in life. I think if I were more prepared, I think I would have done a better job outside of high school, right? By the way, we lost, so we'll see it. You failed literature twice? Gotcha. I mean, if reading isn't your thing, reading isn't your thing, right? You know, I'm not gonna judge you for that. I don't judge anybody for much, though, because I'm very laid back on stuff like that. Like, I learned very early on that you can't, like, tell people how to live their lives, right? You might have ADHD. That would do it, yeah. I have ADHD, and being able to focus on reading is really hard for me. Like, I like reading, but I just can't bring myself to do it as much as I want to because my brain just doesn't stay put that long, if that makes sense. It instead basically jumps around, and then I put the book down, and then I forget about it, and then I just don't end up doing it. So I understand completely. You lose your place all the time, can read an entire book, forget about it a week later. Yep, those, they used to have, like, these things where you had to take these tests to show how well you comprehended these books, right? And I would always read really fast, but never score a perfect score on comprehension tests because I just struggle with that, right? Imagine failing anything. You've never lost anything. Anyone who tells you otherwise, they're lying. Okay, Wade. You very much succeed at the social skills part of your life, I see. You did sit down and read The Great Gatsby, but you cannot tell me at all what happened in the story. That's fair. You sucked at reading comprehension? Yeah. I mean, that's perfectly fair, you know? We all got stuff that we gotta overcome, right? It's just a matter of how well we do it. How do we handle it, right? Okay, this Scizor is... What is this Scizor? It's dead is what it is. It doesn't help that you vastly prefer nonfiction and fictitious stuff you can't interact with bores you. Yep, that makes perfect sense. I mean, you know, if it's not really good fiction, I have issues with it as well. It's got to be very captivating, and there's just not a lot out there like that anymore, right? You love reading? That is awesome, honestly. You know, I wish I liked reading more than I do. Howl? That's not a real move. I mean, I'll take it, but explains why your favorite games and music are your favorite forms of art. Yeah, that makes perfect sense, though. Can't focus background noise? Yeah, so my fiance has that same problem. If there's too much going on, her focus just goes to complete shit. You do too, honestly. You love to read theory, but you just can't handle it. Makes perfect sense. Got through college without reading the textbooks? Oh my gosh, the shit I got away with in college, friends. Oh man. I was totally paying complete 100% attention the whole time. Absolutely, I would never, ever, ever skip class. You slowed down on reading, barely hit 50 novels last year. For perspective, Wade used to read, and I'll just say it like this, voraciously. So Wade slowing down to 50 novels should probably tell you something. I don't know what it tells you, but it tells you something. Slowed down with music a lot till last year? Yeah, I've slowed down with Pokemon a lot. As much as I like Pokemon, it's hard for me to play, like, vanilla Pokemon now. I have to do something with it because Kaizo's honestly ruined that for me, unfortunately. Last year you heard 13,000 songs. It's so many songs, honestly. But hey, you know, to each their own. I like music a lot, so I get it. Lapras has Bulk Up and Overheat. I think this is a physical attacker. Get in here. Let's see it. Nope. Wait, what the fuck is this, actually? Hold on. 12? One Tail Glow brings it to 24. This is level 6, so we're probably looking at base 60 Spa. You could run this if you had to. This month you probably listed as 60 albums, got through 50 in just 12 days. That's an insane amount of albums. See, I'm very particular about what I listen to, and I think that's why I haven't done the same thing. Unless Spa never levels. Yeah, I'm worried about, like, the Spa potential with this. Like, it's okay, but okay does not pay the bills. Okay doesn't win the game. Okay doesn't get the monkey off my back. Okay gets me right back to the lab in about 2 hours. So let me see if I can find this Jolteon at level 8, because it's showing traits that it might be elite. Like, I see Psybeam on it, and it's good. Goes with me on a spa day? What? Okay. You want to list everything in a genre you really like, but there's 600 plus albums in that genre. You hope to get there eventually. Oh, it's definitely something I believe in you that you could do. It's just a matter of figuring out time, right? That's always the key, is finding the time to do all these things. Like, I find time is always my biggest constraint anymore. You know, I'd love to stream every day, but there's just no way with the limited amount of resources I have as far as time goes. I treat time like a resource because I understand, like, how important it is. Okay, what the fuck is this? Okay, this is not probably a good mon to run. So I think we continue. You've learned taking days off streaming helps a lot. Yeah, I took 2 days off. And for me, it gives me more time to come up with new ideas, new things to talk about, right? The recharge helps. Time is the only resource. That's something we can probably sort of agree on. I mean, I think there are other resources like food and oxygen. Road trips are a horror. I am not a fan of road trips. I don't want to be in a car for a long period of time because, to be honest with you, like, that just adds so many different, like, rules to it, right? You have to like think about the social aspects of it. Who controls the music? What are you doing the whole time? Like, there's just all sorts of things. Okay, Chaos, you got it. I see that. You just use headphones? That makes sense. I didn't have headphones when I was younger, and that definitely didn't help with stuff like that. Because, seriously, growing up, we were dirt poor. Like, dirt poor. Not a good time. Alright, you got it, Chaos. I can do that. Let me see here. I'm just gonna real quick just do this. You get motion sickness after an hour? That makes perfect sense. Yeah, every other resource you spend time to get. That's a good way to look at it, actually. I've never really looked at it that way. You control the music. We try to play a TTP RPG freeform. Mostly you get sick a lot. I know, Wade. I know you control the music. I tried to control the music once. That went over very, very well, as I remember correctly. I think we're dead here. Do we have any way to heal poison? I don't think we do. I'm gonna potion and just see. How much defense does this Dragonite have? That's my next question. Like, the defense on this Dragonite has to be super high, right? Okay, we have 19 health. Time to poison dance! You imagine riding in cars is terrible if you have motion sickness? Yeah, I wish nobody had to deal with that either, but unfortunately, you know. Oh, we're dead. We're so dead. Yeah, just kill me. There's just nothing I could do. I was out of heals, so we're just dead on that one. Let's look how much defense that Spadef that Dragonite had, because there's no reason that should have been living that at all. 143 with 127 hit points. This thing said, "You do not get to hit me. You do not get to hit me." You really like roller coasters, so those would be terrible if you had motion sickness. Hi, I'm Mia. I cannot ride roller coasters. Yeah, last time I did it, it was not a great time. You want to see the Jolteon again? I could do that. One sec, previous log. J... There we go. No, you're good. I found it. Here you are. It looks like a middle finger. It looks like you're literally flipping somebody off. That's what the spread looks like. Used to be super scared of them until you got on one in Vegas. Gotcha. For me, we have tried 3 roller coasters in Kings Island. And I tried one back on a high school trip. And Wade remembers me not liking them at all, I'm sure. My fiance, though, doesn't take no for an answer super easily. And I do not like them at all. It looks like an AI made a flip off. Yes, it does. Yeah, no worries, Chaos. I got you. No worries. I know I go a little fast, so friends, if you ever want to see a log or anything, just let me know. We're going to take Hoot Hoot, because Hoot Hoot's small enough to fit in the car, I guess. Next seed. Yeah, I'm always willing, though, to show anything as long as I remember. So just if I'm going too fast, yell at me to slow down or stop or whatever. I'll do my best, but I go very fast because I hate the lab with every fiber of my being. The lab is not comfy for me. I like runs. I like getting on runs. That's why I don't like Super Kaizo, I think, because you get on a run and you're just supposed to go find another run, and it doesn't really work like that for some of us, especially me. I'm lucky if I get out of the lab once per stream, honestly. Smoochum is... Wait, hold on. Spa day. Krabby, bring Krabby. Lurking while you watch a video? No worries. I like designing roller coasters. I think designing roller coasters is cool. Just the action of riding one probably isn't for me, you know? Roller coasters don't bother your motion sickness because it's short. I can't. It's too fast. It's twisty. It's... all over the place, you know? I don't think though that it's a bad thing if you enjoy them. You should do what you enjoy, right? That's important. Soak the crab in the bubbling hot water, melt the butter. Yeah, we're making crab legs today. Don't ask me why I think Rhyhorn goes on a spa date, because I don't have the answer unless it's specifically the Rhyhorn from X and Y. Fun fact, you never went on actual roller coasters, only some smaller alternatives. So my thought process is this. One, we're taking this Crobat. For me with roller coasters, I think it's honestly the fact that I can't control the way it's going, like the speed it's going at. I don't like not being in control of things, if that wasn't super obvious by everything that I've said in like the last hour. I don't like not being in control of things. You're always afraid to go on like a proper big one. I mean, so was Tom Scott, and then Tom Scott did it and made a whole YouTube series out of it, so that's kind of cool. We'll take the Gator. Why not? The height of them scares you. Had a panic attack before even getting on Kingdaka, so you didn't end up going on it. No, that makes sense. They are super tall, like mega tall. Like, wow, so big. Wait, that's not. Don't quote that. I do though. I like haunted houses. Haunted houses are fine. I can do haunted houses all day. I found out. Apparently, they don't really scare me, except for the loud, like the loud noises make me jump a bit. But other than that, like, you know, haunted houses, fine. Send me to one. Hell, I could work in one of those. Let's be real. All right, we're out of the lab. Let's go. We did it. Flygon, you went on a spa day and you were successful. How do you feel? This is your interview. This is your mandatory Victor's interview. And if you do not tell me how you enjoyed your spa day, I will have to throw you into that fire pit over there. Nothing personal. Just has to happen that way. Let's see. I'm trying to decide between this Huntail and this Blissey. I want to see what this Blissey has. Headbutt. Oh, it has Stab. That's through defense, and we have 23 defense. That Blissey's really good, I think. And it's faster. That Blissey might be glass cannon-y, but it's definitely good. The King Deca is a ride in the Six Flags in New Jersey. It used to be the tallest and fastest roller coaster in the world. Now it's just the tallest. Yeah, I work with a lot of people from New Jersey. I'm kind of surprised I've not heard of that before, because I hear all sorts of things from the people up there about just general life. So I'm kind of surprised I haven't heard of that. But it used to be the tallest and fastest. It's just the tallest. When you say the tallest, how tall are we talking here? How many feet? How many miles? God. Iron Tail. Damn, that Blissey was good. I'm gonna look at this Blissey, and you're gonna see it, and it's gonna look so good. Yep. I knew. Drill Peck would have been cool if we could get there, but other than that, it was just Headbutt, Drill Peck, and maybe Meteor Mash. Fourth move, probably I would have kept Icy Wind or something, or maybe Ice Punch, just basically to deal with Dragon Flying, because that's a thing that happens. I do see the ads are coming, so friends, we've been here for an hour already. I'm kind of surprised. We do need to run ads, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just run those real quick. We're going to just stop playing for a little bit. We're going to play Words on Stream in the interim, so if you want to get involved with Words on Stream, feel free to do so. Otherwise, I will be back here in 3 minutes, and I'm going to read this Wikipedia article when I come back, while also waiting for y'all to finish up Words. So that's the plan. I'll be right back. Stay tuned. Alright, I'm gonna step away for a couple seconds, friends. I just need to get up on stretch and check on my fiance, so feel free to play Words, and I'll be right back. Hi, I'm back. Yo, Zeldacore, welcome in. Good to see ya. Sorry it took me a sec to come back. I was just talking to Kat real quick. Just getting back where I need to be. There we go. Now I'm comfy. Let's see here. This is a word. I got you. Woo! We're doing it. Go team. Okay, so this is a word. Cause repeal is a word. So peel has to be a word. Upheal is also a word. I wonder if peel's like... Wonder what the root word actually means. I should like look into that. Let me see here. 2 seconds. Okay, got it. Actually, it means a loud ringing of a bell or bells. That's a thing. Hi, I'm back. Yeah. Welcome on in, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everyone's Monday wasn't too crazy. Mine ended up being manageable. Manageable is what I'd say. I wouldn't say it was perfect or anything, but manageable. It wasn't terribly scary going back into work, so that's good because I was kind of dreading it. Did you have a diamond last time you were here? Yeah, I think you might have, Zelda. I don't fucking remember. To be honest, I'd love to say I remember, but I don't remember shit. Like, I know I do these things. The time period of when I do these things is a lot more questionable, right? But Zelda, I hope you're doing well. It's good to see ya. Goldfish brain? I like to say it's the ADHD talking. Realistically, I think that's probably accurate. Oh shit, okay. So we basically have to get a move at 7 in order to run this, but we can't not run this. Like, Ancient Power Shed Skin is really good by itself. Okay, sure, there we go. Yo, Sailor Moon, welcome on in. Welcome in, Raiders. How was your stream, Sailor Moon? Friends, if you're not following Sailor Moon, drop a follow if you haven't done so. Here's a shout out. Yo, Ame, welcome in. You kill Wake, drop the stunner on his ass? Let's go. Big win. Big win. Okay, so this is definitely a Souls game. I'm thinking it's Elden Ring, but I can't tell. It might be Dark Souls. But enemy felled, beating a boss, that's based. Hey, welcome in. I hope y'all are doing well. It sounds like your stream went well then, Sailor Moon. And, you know, welcome on in, friends. My name is Mia, if you don't know me. I'm a Kaizo streamer. I don't know how you wouldn't know me, but you might not know me. And just in case, we're just vibing, doing some normal Kaizo because my luck's already bad enough in vanilla Kaizo. I don't need a new Kaizo to tell me how bad my luck is. That was a one-shot test clip? Gotcha. We know you. Good. Good. This means my reign of terror is spreading or something. I don't know. I would love to say that it's a reign of terror, but realistically, it's just, you know, me showing up because I noticed that a lot of people were playing Super, right? And I wanted to give people a place they could be because something that's been a staple of the community as long as I've been around is normal FIRERED Kaizo IronMON. So there's no way that everybody is 100% on board with that game, being a super game now. Or rather, that rule set. So why not come in here and potentially like have a place where people can come in and maybe have a little bit of a sanctuary from it for a bit, cause that game's evil. I look again. I have enough issues with vanilla, so Spiel, are we rolling? Are we rolling? Let's roll. I think we have Spiel something, right? 7TV exists. I'm sure I have a Spiel emote of some sort, right? Spiel arrive. Yep, there it is. I knew I had something. Like, I would not have a Spiel, because I love Spiel. It's just a little ball. Speaking of just a little ball, who's ready to watch me get, shot out like a rocket or a cannonball from this trainer? Oh shit, poison powder, okay. So, this is awkward. You don't mind watching people play whatever they want to play, but Super Lab is EP blanking mode inducing? Exactly, I don't know how the fuck interaction is happening with that. And, you know, you lose a lot of, like... Well, what I think makes Kaizo great, let me put it this way. What I think makes Kaizo great is the fact that you get attached to this mon that you're using throughout this whole run, right? And in Super, you have to pivot off that. Yeah, the pivot taking 20 hours sucks, yeah, for sure. For sure. You know? I'm not here to just shit on Super Kaizo, right? But I also want people to be able to, you know, still watch Kaizo if they enjoy regular Kaizo. So why not be that person? Why not be that person leading that charge? You know, I see no reason not to. So while it'd be cool to try Super, it's just probably not something I should do. You asked Ame about it though, and Pai said he was going to think of ways to make the pivot faster. Yeah, so if they can make the pivot faster, that'll help a lot. I can't for the life of me understand the pivot. But I also think at the same time, while it's okay to critique that, you know, I'm not here to shit in anybody's Cheerios. That's not something I would do. You're very new to Kaizo, been watching for years, just started last month, and you want to be Plat, and you feel like Plat is Super Kaizo. Plat is very hard. Limpan's been trying for, like, something like 7,000 seeds. Limpan's somebody who comes in here and hangs out sometimes, but, Limpan's been trying for something like 7,000 seeds in normal Kaizo without any success. So it doesn't totally surprise me when you say that. And Platinum's something that I plan to go to eventually, right? You think if you made a rule set and wanted it to be harder, you probably just take smart AI, held items, and apply some survival stuff to it, like all routes or one-shot routes? Yeah, I could see it. I could definitely see it. I think that'd be really cool, and I've actually thought about that myself, honestly, Drago. You're on 1055 right now and just beat Gym 5 for the first time? Yeah, that's brutal, honestly. You're just trying to think of ways to introduce a lot more planning, but not to the degree that makes survival difficult to play. Yeah, it's basically a balance, right? You want to make sure it's still accessible, because the moment you stop having your game modes be accessible is the moment they fail, straight up. I've definitely seen that enough at this point to know. There's a reason a lot of people, you know, while survival exists, you don't see a lot of people on survival. And so accessibility is something that I worry about with a lot of things. You know, you want it to be accessible. You want it to be something that people can easily, like, enjoy and relate to, and that has interaction. Those are, like, the main tenets of a Kaizo game, right? It's just ultimately, though, a matter of whatever you enjoy, right? I think, ultimately, if anything, Super Kaizo has taught us that, realistically, you can modify your rule sets however the hell you want to without any repercussions, so... most people can't do all the planning aspects that go into survival. It was kind of cool to see how good Raimi was at it. I'm not surprised Raimi was good at it. Raimi is good at a lot of stuff like that, I've noticed. You think Salty could have beaten survival if he wanted to? Because he's really good at planning? Yep. That's a good way to put it. It's almost like that was the point from the start. You know, probably saying Anastasia. Welcome in, by the way. I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. Let's see if we can get out of here. Salty beat survival? Oh, okay. See, I didn't know that. I don't pay nearly enough attention to this stuff as I should, because I end up caught up in, like, all the other bullshit I always have going on. Because there's always something, I'm telling you. Between work and trying to put up YouTube shorts and stream, and there's a lot always going on, but that's okay. I kind of like it busy, to be honest. There are too many of us to keep track of. You're damn right, honestly. You are completely right on that. And I think it's a good thing that there's a lot of us, but I'm starting to worry a little bit about oversaturation, honestly. With that said, if that happens, there's just nothing that necessarily anybody can do about it. I'm just going to try my best to stand out, right? I just want people to come in and enjoy themselves with whatever we're doing. And that's my goal as somebody who's trying to build a community, right? I just want people to be happy. I think that's ultimately what, what it comes down to. Because if your friends aren't enjoying themselves when they're popping up in here, then that's a problem. So that's kind of how I look at it. There we go. New Brock predictions up. Watching him do Mario Party 3 hard mode showed you how good he is at micromanaging, because not even Raimi could keep track of everything. Like, I suppose if I took some good notes, I could probably do it, but like I would have to take really good notes, and that's just, that's hard. Honestly, that's hard. That's a good way to put it. It's just hard. Doesn't mean it's impossible, but it's hard. Let me see here. So yeah, I am going up to Brock here while y'all are doing that. People no longer watch Kaizo for Kaizo, they watch for the streamer. That's why you see the people that built an interactive stream or a fantastic community succeed. Yep, exactly. Because at the end of the day, Kaizo's great, but it's been beaten plenty, right? It's been beaten more than enough. I think that something that I'm going to start doing, right, is I'm going to start looking around at my other options and see if there's growth to be had in other places that aren't Kaizo. But with that being said, I also want to make sure that Kaizo is still an integral part of what I do, because it's something I enjoy and it's something that I built my community off of. So it's basically like trying to combine those two things into the perfect balance, and that is the tricky part. You just want a challenge for Pokemon that's truly difficult but actually winnable, way more focused on skill as opposed to just all the odds stacked against you. You want to try looking at Nuzlocke, but you just want to stick to one Pokemon. With how many Nuzlocke rule sets there are, it's really hard to find out which one might be interesting for you. Gotcha. Yeah, one Pokemon, the one Pokemon challenge part of the aspect is what I really, really, really enjoy. So I understand that completely. Trying to take one Pokemon from start to finish, yeah, you pivot. Sure, that's great. But getting to the end, that's such a tricky thing to have happen. So, I get that completely. Do we have it? It looks like we don't have any doubters in the room. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cancel the prediction. I don't want anyone to lose their points. So let's just go ahead and go in here and see what we can do. Best of luck, everyone. Pineco, we're going to Ancient Power. It's down. Tangela, I'm going to Aurora Beam. Poison Powder. Aurora Beam. I'm trying not to spam Ancient Power because I know we're limited on that. Okay, so we need one more level here. This is rough. I think there's probably not a lot of chance here that we're getting out, but we could try, right? We can always try. Ninjask, we're gonna... Thing you probably recommend is to do everything the same, but don't up the Pokemon levels you face. Don't up the number of Mons that gym leaders have. Lesser challenge, but also still tough, because the higher level Mons you face give you XP and let you level faster. That's a good way to look at it, honestly. That's why you liked Ultimate, because it was a lot more winnable, but still have those moments where you get screwed by RNG, but at least in the ones nothing can be done about are eliminated, like Leech Seed, Debond, Perish Song, etc. Losing runs to those is just not fun or interesting to watch to you. Yeah, I get that 100%. Not fun to lose a run to Perish Song by any means. Interesting Mon? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Supreme Black Mage, and I use interesting very lightly, and we're dead. There's just nothing we could do. Yeah, we just weren't getting anything else. Next seed. Yo, Frank's Red, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's dead. It be like that. I think my thing is this, right? I think if I wanted to build a... like... my own form of Kaizo, right? I would keep the Smart AI. I think the Smart AI is great. I would probably go to 6 Pokemon. I think that's a great idea. By the way, I dropped a follow for you, St. Anastasia. I noticed you streamed, so I wanted to make sure I did that. You got back from your local Hoot Hoots? Oh, God. Oh, God. Careful, you're going to summon the people who want me to wear a Hooters outfit on stream. Trust me, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. People really like it when I do that. All joking aside, I hope it was good for you. Listen. I probably do. Did you change your name recently? If you changed your name recently, understand that I'm gonna struggle to remember what the fuck's going on. My brain cells are shot, okay? It's been a long couple days. This is my excuses. Service was great? Hell yeah, let's go. Big win. Hold on. I might be able to solve this problem. Let me see. About. Hold. Son of a shit. I'm sure I do. My brain is blanking. Send help. Wee woo. Kaizo police. Mia has forgotten something. You need to bonk her. I'd lose my own head if it weren't attached, friends. If you're not aware of that. I forget a lot of things. And now I just feel like a jerk. This is unfortunate. 07 Mia. Yes, thank you. Thank you for bonking me. I needed that. You also hate the item restrictions in the new rule set just because it really won't help the fact some people get a ton of heals throughout a run, and it only hurts the runs where a run dies due to lack of heals. Yep. Absolutely. Yo, Canis, welcome in. And thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Oh, Keystone! Got you! Yes! Alright. I got you. Now everything... See? I just needed a refresher. You got me. And now I remember. See? We're good. I don't need bonked. I just forgot. Oh, we got out. Yo. Huge. Swagger? I will take Swagger over Explosion. Also, Mystic Water needs to come off. It didn't affect the battle, but if it did, I would reset. You wish you could change your name, but Drago by itself is taken. You're pretty sure the account is inactive. Yeah, I kind of wish I could just be like Mia, but you know, that's not how it works, unfortunately. By the way, this Zangoose is fucking good. I'm running this all the way. This thing is too nice. Let me see here. I'm just taking a look at a couple different options. As far as like, if I'm gonna run this, I have to be really careful with Double Edge, right? But Double Edge is 180 base power on this mon. So I can't ignore that either. Like, this spread is just so solid that I don't even think it's worth looking at a pivot. Like, this thing is fast, it's got shell armor. You know, I'm talking this up, which means it's probably gonna go kaboom. But if it doesn't, it's a cool mon, so I'm here for it. Let's try it. Houndour. Boom. Double Edge, that's a third recoil, right? Yeah, third recoil. So I took 8 damage off recoil. 8 times 3 is 24. Houndour at about 24 hit. Oh, headbutt. Headbutt. Oh, that helps immensely. I will take that over Mirror Coat. And now I can actually play the game without, you know, killing myself. Let's go. We're doing it, friends. This is peak Kaizo action. Always a good sign when a Zangoose is being run. You guess you enjoy watching IronMON for different reasons. You don't like watching the streamer suffer. You like watching the streamer actually plan things and walk through the situations they get into. That makes perfect sense, honestly. Like, for me, the reason I like playing this isn't to sit in the lab all day. Anytime somebody tells me, oh, I just labbed all day, I'm like, I am so sorry, because I understand that feeling. It's not a good feeling, for me. But there are other people who, they love the lab, right? I'm not that person. I want to come in, hang out, have fun, and when I get on a run, I love the way that my adrenaline starts going, and I love the way that everyone sort of forms around me and, like, cheers me on. That is what drives me, if that makes sense. Like, it probably sounds, like, really silly, but, you know, I really like the idea that, you know, people want to see me win. That's... But, of course, not everybody's like that either, right? Better, you just wish survival actually worked better than that. It lets you get on a run. You think it failed at that? Yeah, that would do it. That would honestly do it. You would think that they would have thought about that, but you know, you quit Kaizo because you genuinely can't stand challenges where you can just beat your head against a wall for potentially ever and not learn anything by doing so. See, Anastasia, for me, like, there is a point, like Super Kaizo for me, it feels like there's too much RNG going on, right? The normal Kaizo IronMON, though, there are skills in this that you can actually apply. You do learn things. It's just a matter of perspective, right? And it's also a lot easier for me to see that right now, because I'm on this really long losing streak. When I was winning, I wasn't thinking about it. I wasn't thinking about it twice. I'm like, no, I'm winning. I don't need to learn. Why would I ever need to learn if I'm winning? Well, that's not how it works. So you want the 4th win for me so bad? Yeah, I appreciate that, honestly. I'm trying. You did kind of enjoy survival because most times you lost was because you messed up. Yeah, I mean, I think there are still moments like that in Kaizo, but there are too many moments where things just kind of happen, and I agree with that. Honestly, viewership is part of the puzzle that you do have to consider with stuff like that, especially if you're someone you want to do this full time, right? For me, I want to get to where I can do this full time, but I understand too that my mental health is not conducive to things like Super Kaizo. Normal Kaizo is already taxing at times, as we've seen, right? You'll see me kind of lose my mind over it sometimes, and it's like, okay, Mia, it's not that serious. But the thing is, it is that serious sometimes for me because I'm just trying my hardest to get through the situation given to me, right? You prefer challenges like that where you lose because you mess up versus you lost because of something you couldn't do anything about? Yep. Absolutely couldn't agree more. Oh, man. I think I gotta keep my moveset. Reversal's nice, but I think Confuse Ray is huge here because first of all, lots of attack on that Executor. I don't like that. But yeah, I think to a degree, you know, there are going to be losses in Kaizo the way I play it, to where they're on me. But I think that there's still a lot of work that could be done to try and make it more skill-oriented. And I hate that there aren't more people working on stuff like that. Like, why are we only trying to increase the RNG? That doesn't make sense to me. You know, I would think you want to try to make it so that, you know, the skilled players win more, but I don't know. What do I know, right? I mean, I know a lot, but realistically, it's just kind of a matter of perspective. It's because people only care about what Pi does because he's the creator of the challenge. Yeah, I hate that. I hate the way that like happens, right? To me, I think there are valid opinions all over this community, right? There's a lot of very experienced players of Kaizo, of Pokemon in general. Only fan challenges to take off are the ones heavily revolved around his rule set, like Doubles. Doubles did kind of just shoot off like a cannon. And Doubles honestly wasn't terrible. I didn't hate it. You know, it just wasn't something I was interested in. Because for me, I tend to do a lot better with singles. That's just something I've always, you know, had more success with. Doesn't necessarily mean that I hate it. Just means that it's something that I didn't necessarily want to see on my end. It looks really fun. You just can't handle double battles really well. Exactly. That's exactly... Yep, 100%. Blossom. We're gonna... Okay, so I have 7 headbutts. I'm gonna double edge. You tried VGC and it didn't really go too well. Got to 1500 on Showdown in a couple formats, but that's not really a huge accomplishment. Honestly, that's still something to keep in mind, though. That's still something to take pride in, because you still did something and did well at it. Like, I think that's something that's definitely worth, you know, being proud of. You also can't stand doing Gen 3. You've been playing Pokemon consistently for way too long, so the simplicity is actually bad for you. Yeah, so, Anastasia, what I'm working on in my Discord is I'm actually doing a Gen 3, but the Gen 3 that has the physical special split. It's currently being developed by Zombie Punk, who is helping me out with it. But that's what's going on for us. Like, we're currently working on that, so I'll let you know once that's done, right? And, you know, hopefully we can die. Shit. This is bad. I did not want to die like that. That was not the plan. Well... That could have gone better. But that's okay. Let's look and see what happened here. What did the log look like? Not previous. Oh my gosh. Sorry. This log, not the previous one. This log. Okay, here we are. Mega Horn at 25 would have been nice. But then it just kind of was gonna not be the greatest. It's all good. You dislike Plat because NDS can't be sped up as much, so pivoting is really slow and boring. You don't have the time to be able to stream that long. So pivoting often becomes the entire stream if you can barely speed up the game. Yeah, I think I relate almost completely to that, honestly. Like, Platinum is certainly something I want to try. On top of that, though, I think the tracker for Gen 4 is not as good, and I think that's something that matters too, right? You know, I think a lot of people are drawn to the fact that the Gen 3 tracker is so good. You don't play on speed up anymore outside of pivots. That, honestly, is probably the way to do it. I am currently playing on a little bit of speed up. Like, I play at 400%, but that's because that's what I'm used to. That's what I'm good at, right? But I do want to slow down in more crucial situations if I feel like we're in a bad spot. I want to do that because I think that'll ultimately pay more dividends for me, right? And so I think that's just a matter of comfort level, too. You think you enjoyed Kaizo way more when you had to run when you weren't doing speed up? I think without speed up, you're definitely a lot less likely to misclick, which matters. I have a tendency to misclick on some runs, and that has definitely cost me. But I also have developed a system where, like, I speed up in between attacks, and then, like, pause if I need to think. And generally, my brain works fast enough to where I can do that. However, it's not a perfect science by any means. When you run NatDex Emerald, you usually play on 400 as well. Yeah, I wish the animations were faster in these games. Like, I don't know why everything has to take, like, 10 seconds to go. But with that being said, I definitely understand, too, not wanting to do speed up. That makes sense. NatDex was really fun. Yeah, my only thing with NatDex is I wish it would have had this physical special split. And that's more because, like, I think that would have been interesting to see. If that's the only time you enjoy doing Kaizo Drago, why not go back in? You know, what's stopping you? I mean, yeah, maybe people aren't watching NatDex as much, but, I mean, that's fair. I think you just gotta find the community of people that want to do NatDex, because it's still out there. It's still alive, for sure. You know, I know Dubs really likes NatDex, right? And I don't know if he's, like, I don't know what the hell he's doing right now, to tell you the truth. But I wouldn't be totally surprised if he went back to it. He won it, like, 5 times or something. But that's because he's Dubs. He can basically do whatever he wants to, because skill level sometimes is really... It stands out, let's put it that way. Dubs has won Kaizo, what, 15 times at this point? You know? You don't really enjoy doing things if it isn't getting any exposure. Streaming is really hard when no one's interacting in chat. Yeah, that's true. That's true, and I'm very grateful that y'all are interacting, by the way. Thank you for doing that. Definitely makes my job a lot easier. Dubs doing X and Y doesn't totally surprise me. Audio-wise, if streaming only game audio, it's hellscape for the viewer's ears, so your 2 streams didn't go as well as they could have. Yes, there are ways around it. You can technically, like, audio split through OBS, but you have to have OBS to do that. That is what I would suggest. You stream at a bad time, but it's just because it's the only time you can stream. See, I understand that. You know, I can only stream right after work, because I have no other time. I have enough time to do it, right? So... It sucks, because, like, if I had as much time as some of these people, not only would I have as many wins as some of these people, but I would also just probably have more of an audience, but that's something where we're going to get there when we get there, right? I do truly believe there's a chance that I will get there. It's just a matter of time, right? Not to. Thundershock. Boom. Easy. I think we might see Brock on this run. This mod isn't the best, but it has Stab Thundershock, so there's that. Goddess helped you set up your OBS when you were over this past weekend. We got the audio situation under control. Yeah, that'll help immensely, honestly. That will help immensely. But then also, something to keep in mind too, and this is something that I've figured out, right? Is that I used to be incredibly ragey all the time when I streamed. And I realized that was actually causing people to not want to be here. So I'm trying to, like, lower the amount of anger I feel all the time. Like, trying to keep my emotions in check. And I think since doing that, that's helped me a lot. You don't try to rage on stream? It's never a matter... Like, I'm not saying you do or anything. I'm just saying in general, that's something that I've had to work out on my end, right? You know, obviously everyone's got their own thing going on. And avoiding games that gives you those feelings also is a great way to do it. Uh, Unfortunately, I don't like losing, so there's not a lot of games that, losing just kind of happens. You just kind of have to take it if it happens. You quit Elden Ring immediately when you realize you're getting very mad. That makes sense. My fiance really wants me to play that, and I'm like, oh, you're insane. But, is it possible that I would? Absolutely. It's highly possible I'll try it on stream at least once. Once the numbers support it. But that's the thing, right? I want to make sure that there's the engagement, there's the interactivity, and I want to make sure that, it's not going to hurt me too much, because that matters. You think you'd not be as mad at parts of the game were just, oh, well, you got to farm. I'm trying to think, are there any areas in Dark Souls like that where you just farm it? Like, because that's what suddenly come to my mind. Trying to remember, because I played a good amount of Dark Souls, but not all of it. Not for you, but you're really good at Dark Souls. Honestly, I want to play more of Dark Souls 1, but I'm not the greatest at it, and I will be the first person to tell you that, straight up. I am not the greatest at it. But I do enjoy it once in a while, and I do think there's a chance I'll end up streaming that at some point, because that does sound like a good time, so... That reminds me, this is our 4th Brock already. We're an hour 37 minutes in. And we've already hit Brock 4 times. And this is what happens every stream anymore. I hit Brock like it's my job, You can see the draw to want to watch the ragey bits, but at the same time, not everyone wants to listen to those all the time. Exactly, it's balancing, right? I don't know why anyone would want to watch a streamer just see them rage, or like the ones where the streamer, like, picks on the viewers, and the viewers like that for some reason. I'm never going to be that person. I don't want to be that person, The BPH are insane. Yeah, I'm great at BPH. I'm just terrible at winning the game because I have no luck deep on runs. But that's okay because I think one day that's going to change. I'm going to go ahead and let y'all get in on predictions, by the way. Yeah, you just try to be chill vibes and be very nice to people in chat? Yep, same. Because being a dickhead to people gets you nowhere. Not only does it get you nowhere, but it's just not fun. Like, why would I want to be a jerk? That's not something I would ever want to do. I treat others the way I want to be treated, I'm not religious, obviously. Like, I think that's very, very blatant that I'm not religious. But if I were, to treat others the way you want to be treated is what I would emphasize. Why the hell don't people treat people the way they want to be treated? It doesn't make sense. You can definitely see that. You can see the difference between places like here as opposed to other people you've watched. I appreciate that, I'm trying my best. I'm not always going to be perfect about it. I'm going to miss stuff. I'm going to say things that maybe aren't the best once in a while, but I will generally try to be as welcoming as possible. You've kind of moved away from anything that might hurt people's vibes for the stream? Yeah, so something I'm trying to, like, really stop doing is I know I have an issue with making, like, jokes that really probably have no place on the stream. Probably need to lower the weed jokes and maybe, take off the edge of the sex jokes. But that's stuff that takes time for me to get out of my vocabulary too. And I think it's okay to also forgive yourself if you slip up once in a while, if you make a mistake. Because that happens, right? It's just a matter of how you recoup from that mistake, how you recover, how you move forward. You've considered giving up on streaming a lot because it's painful not having anyone talking in chat at all. See, and I don't necessarily think the play is for you to give it up. But at the same time, it's trying to figure out a good balance. Like, I'm sure there are people that do watch Twitch late at night. How do you attract those people? How do you draw those people? And it's hard. It's honestly so hard to find an audience. Like, I don't know what to do with that. Not talking much, that happens. Lurkers happen. I am very much a lurker, and it's not always the best thing, because I know a lot of people do prefer that interaction, but a lot of the time, I'm watching a stream on mute or something, right? Because I spend a lot of time with my fiance outside of stream, because I stream a lot, so that makes sense for me. Learning to network is a huge part of streaming? Yeah. If I had known how much of that went into it, I don't know if I would have started, but I'm glad I did. Because if I didn't, I wouldn't have gotten this good at, like, peopling, if that makes sense. It's always been hard for me to relate to people and understand and be able to, how do I put this? Just basically words are hard for me at times, right? But I needed that in my life, and it took me a lot of time to figure that out. I'm just glad it's not too late, you know? I'm just glad there's still a chance. Oh, Cadaver can't explode me because I have damp. Ha! Get wrecked. Thundershock. Nice. No Spadef on Miltank. And Lily has Intimidate. We're gonna go Heat Wave. Oh, God, yeah, it's Drizzle. Sorry, I don't know why I just tried to do that. I guess Aurora Beam would have been a better play. Whatever, it's down. We win. We beat Brock. Let's go. You tried being nice and networking is being as nice to other streamers as you could. But even then, even if someone like Salty shouts you out in good faith and you know these people really like you, they don't really watch you because you're in such a terrible time slot. So, my question on that, and it's not really a question as much as it is just kind of a thought process, right? I wonder if, like, maybe shooting more for the West Coast in Australia might be a play for you. Like, maybe trying to network with people like Shorts or like Lucelia, people like that, right? And I know they're bigger streamers, but it gives you that, like, that time slot that you're seeking. That's where those people are, right? And maybe you can take that information and move it over and just try and, like, see if you can because basically the viewership during the times that you would want to stream, those are viewers that will be there at all times, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know if I'm making this make any concrete sense. Yeah, I don't know what. Well, I do know why, but I don't get it. I don't know. It's not, again, Super isn't for me, but I don't think it's for everyone. Friends, real quick. I did beat Brock, and every time I beat Brock, we do a prediction, or not a prediction, a guess. So guess the TM to win a chance to get a gifted sub. If you get it exactly right, I will gift you a sub. If you already have a sub, I will gift it to someone of your choosing. Here we go. EQ. Nice. Slam, you got it. Anyone else want in? I'll give you another 15 seconds while I'm just kind of looking through the internets. Slash, alright. I like Slash. Someday you'll get this right? I think someday everybody will get this right. Tail Glow? This Manectric really is kind of wet. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. I just know it exists, you know? Alright, let's go. We will continue. It's gonna be imprison. No imprisoners. Imprisoners? Is that what you call it when you throw somebody in, like, a jail cell? Well, regardless of that. But yeah, no, I wouldn't give up. I would say giving up isn't the play, but I'm not sure what the play is, right? That's what you said, in prison. Yep, that's how it works. Absolutely how it works, totally. 100% of the time, you know? Hey, I said in prison too, right? Does that mean I get a gifted sub? No. No. I'm joking. We're just gonna start taking out some of these trainers, friends, and as we do, you know, if anyone has any questions on any reasonings of why I'm doing something, feel free to let me know. I'm definitely not perfect. I skish you a lot. It's better for you to ask questions, though, than to be like, oh, what's going on? I don't know what's going on. I would rather people learn. That's important to me. I used to want to be a teacher, but I gave up on that because I don't have a license, so, you know, getting to work every day would kind of be a problem. I wanted to teach the college level, to be clear. I like the letter I. The letter I is cool. I'm messing with you. You're fine. Hariyama, Thundershock. 2-hit? Is this a 2-hit? I'm Parafused. That's just not ideal. Parafusion is really annoying. Heat Wave the Hoppip, please. There we go. As you can see, we're having to heal a lot. But, with that said, I do really like this Mon so far. If we could get 1 or 2 more moves, or get Thunderbolt, I'd be really happy with this Mon. I think this has potential. It's just a matter of seeing how deep we get, you know? We're gonna give it everything we got, and win or lose, you know, we'll have fun. We're not taking Sand Attack, because while that is setup of some sort, I don't really feel like clicking Sand Attack 6 times. That's a lot of work, and I'm really lazy. Houndour, we're gonna Water Gun. I've never gotten the chance to run a Manectric in this game before, so it's kind of cool that we have this. I'm just a little concerned about long term, because while the spa's pretty good, it could be better. There we go. Oh, we got a full restore though. That's huge. Full restores are really big in this game. I would prefer to have many full restores, but obviously that's not how the game works. The game gives you whatever the game wants to give you, right? Alright, let me see here.
Friends, that is one huge item. Love to see it.
I swear, I was not prepared. I was vibing. I should probably prepare a little better for this stuff, but that's okay. Thank you for the redeem. That is awesome. We're gonna Thundershock the Lantern. It goes down. Our next move is 31. I hope the 31 move is a run-carrying move, but if not, we have Heat Wave, which is as close as you can get without actually having a run-carrying move. Real quick though, we do want to go ahead and get Repels, because as long as the step items exist, we gotta do them. Unless it's keeping me on my toes, it's a good idea, because I can and will get into a lull. And if that happens, then all bets are off as to whether or not we have any chance. Lumberry, that's a really big item here too, but maybe not huge item material. It's strong though. Mount Moon, we're just gonna go ahead and start walking around. But yeah, friends, you know, I'm always glad to be here, and I'm glad there's so many of you hanging out today. You know, I hope that those of you who may be here for the first time consider just hanging out more often. You know, I'm always here. I stream several times a week. I'll be here Wednesday through Saturday every day, so you got that to look forward to, at least this week. I try to post my schedule weekly on Discord because it does change. It's kind of the nature of the job I work, combined with the fact that I just have a lot of stuff going on, but, you know, obviously I just wanted to throw that out there. I'm really glad we have Aurora Beam, friends. It's so good. Aurora Beam is such a good move for us right now, because it deals with the dragon types that are kind of scary. And, yeah, we don't really want to lose to the dragons, if we can avoid it. Grudge is a TM in here, but it is not a TM we will be using, so that is good. It's out of logic now, so we don't even have to worry about it. I say out of logic, basically, when it comes to, like, moves that we find in TMs that we do not have access to. Let's see. Psyduck, Thundershock, easy. Metagross, Heat Wave, less easy. Okay. Okay. You can stop, Metagross. I did not like that. That Metagross is a problem. Do we have a Cherry Berry? Because if we do, we could just heal. We have a Lum, and we have a Heal Powder, and we have a Paralyze Heal. I think I know how I want to do this. So I'm going to let the Repel expire, and we're going to heal Para on a Wild. And I'm also going to heal for 20. And then that way we are in a better spot without having to burn any big heals. But basically it just lets us be able to go into this next fight without having to worry about being slower because of Para. So that is exactly why I did that. I like to explain exactly why I do things, because to me, I think it's super important. I think there are people who do watch streams, Kaizo streams, to get better at Kaizo themselves. And I want to make sure those people get that opportunity. That's important to me, right? I want to teach people. I want people to learn and to maybe get something out of this, because that's super cool to me. You know, the idea that I can have an impact. Let's see. We're going to make the goal 5,213 steps. That's 1,500 after the current set of steps. Basically, we cannot go down any ladders or anything until we go through these steps. We're trying to spawn the step items because they are very important, but are sparse. But the step items are going to be huge in this run because, as you can see, we only have one heal right now. And if we have to use that, if we have to burn that full restore, that's going to be a problem. We don't want to have to use that. We don't want to have to burn that. We want to find like a soda pop or something. A soda pop will be nice and safe. Fresh water, same thing. Either of those things. Basically, just understanding the situation. I feel like I want to be a little safer here. All right, we're going to go 100 more steps. And there we go. Now we're going to check for the step items, see if they've spawned. Please spawn. Ice Heal. At least the 40s have spawned. The 40% are the ones that I really care about because those are the ones that end up mattering the most. What about the 10s? The 10s have not, so it's only the 40s, and that's fine. I am perfectly fine with that. You forgot changing your name. Goofs everything in your overlay. Yes, it does. You have to like go through and unfuck all of that, and it's gonna be such a pain in the ass. But once you do, it'll feel a lot better, and that's the important thing, right? You know, basically being in a situation where you feel better about yourself is always worth it. 100% of the time. Alright, Blossom. We are gonna heat wave it. I really should probably stop burning heat waves. So let's Aurora Beam for a bit. Drought Octillery. Thundershock. Okay. That worked. But yeah, friends, the goal is to try and get another win as soon as possible. But my other goal is I'm currently on the road to 1,000 followers. I'm pretty much not going to get there by May, but maybe getting there by June is a possibility. So if you're new to the stream, feel free to drop a follow. Redoing all the things will be a pain. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, Anastasia, but once you do, you're going to feel such a strong sense of relief. It's going to be awesome. You know, you'll get there. We got this. I say we got this like I'm involved, but you know what I mean. You got this. I believe in you. Go team. I swear, I'm trying my best to be positive. My brain's a little bit shot today. It's my job sometimes will make my brain just kind of like go all over the place. And today was the day that my brain kind of went all over the place. So how do I feel about this run so far is probably a question that I'm going to get asked at some point. The answer to that is I have no clue. So far it's okay. Like, I like it, but we'll see how it plays out as we keep going. Your current situation is like walking on a wire at all times. Yeah, I've been there and I've done that, so I understand. And if you ever need anyone to talk to, you know where I am. But trust me too, when I say this, you'll find that a lot of people in here have experience with that. Because I tend to build a gang of awesome people. Yeah. Awesome. Mightyena. Nice. Thundershock. Quillfish down. Beautiful. We're almost to 31. 31 is the level that I absolutely need to be coming out of here. But I don't think that's going to be a problem. I think we can full clear this. We're only... I think it's one more trainer after this. This is Zap Cannon. Son of a bitch. You work in the beer industry currently, so after watching what happened with a year ago with Bud Light, you need to be very careful. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. How do I put this? I think for me, Anastasia, what I think happened there, I think it's partially people being stupid, but then I also think part of it is the way that it was gone about was just kind of weird in general. Like, I think if it had been handled better on Bud Light's part, we probably wouldn't have even had the amount of, like, stupid shit that went down after that, right? But, you know, you can't teach good PR. Well, actually, you can. It's called go to school for it, but, you know, I know that because I took a lot of PR courses. I think, though, you got to look at, like, the audience you have, right? And Bud Light generally is you know, it's a beer brand. Let's just call it what it is. A lot of people who drink beer a decent amount are probably more likely to line up with being conservative, and that's probably where their issue came. Now, is it good to appeal to other communities? Absolutely, but not even the LGBTQ plus community like the way that went down, and that's saying something. You know, if it's something where, hang on, I need to name you. All right, we're naming you. Manectric, I'm gonna name you Bolt. Your name is going to be Bolt. There we go. Bolt is here for shocking people or something. I mean, there's probably a good pun for that. By the way, Max Potion's huge too. Let's see what happens here. Thundershock here. 2 Thundershocks kills Lickitung. Quillfish is not going to die, and now we need to note that it's a 2-hit. But yeah, I work in the IT industry, and I just want nothing to do with it. But that's where I'm at the moment, so we just kind of got to work on it, you know? Could have presented itself a bit better, talk about March Madness for whatever reason was weird. I've noticed something, honestly, Anastasia, and here's what I've noticed. And it might just be me. I might be the only one that notices this. But I've noticed that generally, if it is handled properly, people don't seem to have a massive issue with representation, but like a lot of the role models that get put on TV in front of us end up being the like examples that people end up maybe not liking the most, right? I'm like, for whatever reason, my brain just instantly goes to Caitlyn Jenner and how much, you know, she was not the proper role model. But then when you got Laverne Cox there, you know, nothing was really made of it. I think it's basically when people are more, I don't know how to put it, more vocal. Is that the word I'm looking for here? That people maybe have more of an issue with it. But Laverne Cox just kind of, for the most part, was minding her own business as far as I was aware. I don't know. I wonder if there's something to that. Eccentric. Yes, that's a good way to put it. People don't like weird people. That's honestly, that's a lot of it. You know, I've noticed too, like, my fiance's family has no major issues with me, even though I'm pretty blatantly trans. Like, I don't pass the best. And I'll be straight up about that, right? But my fiance's family doesn't seem to have an issue with me, and they're pretty Catholic, so, you know, for whatever that's worth. I would say that might, I don't know if that, I don't know how well that example translates, but it might be a good example, honestly. I don't know. I don't think it should matter, though. I think people should just be nice to people at the end of the day, but, you know, you can tell people to be nice to people, and it's their choice whether or not they want to do it, right? You can't make people just be nice. You can't make people be good people. They have to make that decision on their own, like I had to, right? Thundershock is fucking ripping through people right now. Let's go, Bolt. You are absolutely a legend, Bolt. I've never had a run quite like this. I'm noticing that in this run, right? I'm having to like rely on Thundershock. And I've never had to rely on Thundershock before, but it's actually going surprisingly well with this mon. The special attack isn't the best here, but it's passable. Like, this mon is pretty okay. That's what I would say about this. It's pretty okay. It's runnable. It honestly could be interesting to see if this goes deep. Super Potion, that's huge. That is huge, because now it means I can block off using the full restore or the max pot as long as I need to, as long as I have at least that one Super Potion in there, if that makes sense. Okay, Grimer's down. Next up is going to be Yanma. We're going to get rid of it. Nice and easy. Aerodactyl's up. Get rid of it. It's going to be a 3-hit. That's high spit F. So I think Aurora Beam might be the play from now on there. Okay, Drago, if you ever run into that, I will try my best to add it to the queue. But also keep in mind that you can definitely spam it until it works. The bot isn't the greatest. For whatever reason, like, it started doing this error, and it really makes me mad because, like, I don't want people to have to spend extra points or anything. That's silly to me. You know, that's not something I really want to have people do. Although the points are cheap enough to where it's not a huge deal, I still feel bad about it, you know? I tend to worry about stuff like that because I don't want people to ever feel like they're left out in any sense of the word. That's very important to me. But hey, yeah, just, just for future reference, if you run into that, just fucking spam it till it works. It'll go through eventually. And if it doesn't, then I'll just manually add it and, tell it to get bent. It'll be great. Yep, there it goes again. Yeah, we're doing it. I don't know why it does that. Here, Drago, I'll get it in there for you. Don't worry about it. If you post the links, I can get them in there. I'm not too worried. Surge's TM is Psycho Boost? Oh, is it? I was not paying attention. Alright, yep, that's in there. We are good. Magnemite, we're going to Heat Wave. It's down. Clamp Pearl Thundershock. I do see ads are coming, by the way. I'm going to try to push them off a little bit. I want to get through this segment of trainers just so that we can, do the next part of the game as soon as we get done with ads. Because that, to me, is much more fun than waiting a little bit to do that. I just feel like, oh my god. Wait, so Psycho Boost, it's not learnable, and Tail Whip. Wow, these TMs are great. I love TMs. Doesn't everybody... Energy Root. Yo, I saw that. I'll take that. I'll take an Energy Root. Absolutely. You will not see me complain about that. I'll complain about everything else under the sun, but not that. Volbeat Rock Throw. Okay, Volbeat down. I have 2 Heat Waves left. Energy Root again? Bruh. Okay, this is solid. This is really good. This is a good, strong start. Pupitar down. And I'm going to Thundershock the Pelipper, which is apparently much slower than me. Because I'm para'd, right? My speed is halved. So if we're outspeeding stuff, that's usually a good sign in our direction. Alright. That Clefairy goes in the teleporter. And then Bill comes out. Where did the Clefairy go? Usually I would make a furry joke here, but... And it's a good furry joke. It's not the mean type. I'm not a mean person usually. But at the same time, we don't even know if the Clefairy's real at this point. We just know that Bill was a Clefairy. For all we know, Bill could just be part Clefairy, and maybe Bill's a werewolf. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and put up a prediction during ad break, friends. We are going to Misty next. Do we beat Misty this time? That's going to be the question. I'm going to put it up for 5 minutes, so if y'all want to get in, feel free to do so. And then I do need to run my ad sequence, get it out of the way. So we're going to play Words on Stream here for a few minutes. When I come back, we will continue and see if Bolt can get past Misty. We are doing early Misty, by the way. I always do early Misty, and that's because I think it's too easy to beat Misty normally if you go down and beat all the SSN trainers. That's the reasoning. So, yeah, we'll be right back. Okay, I have no idea what this is. Yo, Bash, welcome in. Yeah, H is fake. We know that now. I'm going to step away for a couple minutes, friends. I just want to get up and stretch here before we continue, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. That series of letters was either going to be cubicle or cuticle, and it was going to be one of them. Lute, that's an instrument. Yeah. Real quick, I'm just ordering my fiance food. Are there any doubters, by the way? If there are any doubters, you should probably get in here, because, this is your time to exist, right? Who up, Squirtling named Mia? Yo, Varo, welcome in. Good to see ya. Welcome, welcome. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if anyone ever truly knows what they're doing. There we go. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was ordering food. That'd be useful for a cat. She needs to eat, and oh, I already made chicken tacos for myself tonight, but she wants Skyline, so I'm getting her Skyline. Cincinnati. She probably wants cheesy fries and a three-way, cause that's how she likes her stuff. There we go. Fire it off, and then that way she gets food, and I can keep streaming. I might have to step up. I might have to step away at some point if it gets here, but if I do, I'll let y'all know. I'm not too worried. I'll still be here. I'll have to get up for like 2 seconds. I got distracted. I'm sorry. Oh, there we go. No? Really? You know what? We may have game overed, but no. Okay. Anastasia, to answer your question, here's how Ohio is with things. Don't. Stay away. Don't come here. And not because I don't want you to come hang out with me, but because do it for your own sanity. Ohio is not the place you want to go if you're trying to get away from shitty right-wing people. And the reason is that Ohio has a lot of big cities. And in the big cities, you're probably fine. Like, in Cincinnati, I feel fine, right? But if you go out into the country, put it this way, in between Columbus and Cincinnati, there's a big sign that says, it's just a big hell is real sign. This is a legitimate thing that exists, if that tells you anything at all. Do we beat Misty? I don't fucking know. Let's do it. This is not my normal playlist. Is it? We have those here too? Yeah, I mean, honestly, Anastasia, what I would recommend, and this is something I'm looking into, right? So this doesn't come from a place of, oh, I'm just making shit up. No, this comes from a place of, I'm considering it. I might honestly move to Minnesota. Yeah, it's gonna be cold as shit, but they have trans rights constitutionalized, and that's very important to me. You're a huge fan of all the God loves babies, abortion is sin on the highway here? Wait, why do you refuse to go to... Hold up. I'm gonna need explanation for that. What did Minnesota do to you? What did Minnesota do to you? Oh, no. Is it story time? Do we get a story? I love story time. I'm usually the one telling the stories, but I will allow you to tell this story because I want to know. Show me on the map where Minnesota touched you. They have 10,000 lakes, but they come to your town to fish. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. But also, wouldn't it be nice to have rights constitutionalized so they don't take them from you? I'm trying here. Honestly, ultimately, though, you gotta do whatever you feel is best, right? And I don't know how your tolerance is for warm weather or anything, or if you like the cold, or what have you. I guess in North Dakota, though, it's pretty cold, so... Thundershock. High hit points on this Milotic, by the way. And we're past early Misty. See, we did Misty pretty early. There you are. Yeah, exactly. It's next door to Minnesota. Exactly. Friends, do you want to go ahead and guess the TM for Misty? It's our last TM guess until Koga. So, if you want to get in on this, feel free to do so. I will allow you to do it for about a minute here. If you want to get in on the predictions. Fire Punch. Slash. What else we got? Slam. Come on and slam. And slam, 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 slam. Slam. Tail glow. Any other guessers? I'll give you another 25 seconds. Is this my normal playlist? Hold on. It's not. That happened. Okay. There we go. That'll help. Not that I mind that playlist, but I want this one. This one's gonna hype me. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and advance now. It's Psywave. Nobody guessed Psywave. And we are not taking Psywave because, to be quite honest, Psywave sucks. But if we need it later for PP, I guess it's not a horrible thing to have either. So we'll just move on now. So from here, we're gonna head down to the underground path as soon as we, beat Team Rocket Dickhead #1. Should be easy, hopefully. You could do Duluth or Detroit Lakes, but never gonna do the Twin Cities. Oh, I don't blame you. If you want to do Duluth, that might be a play. Just in general though, I don't necessarily know a lot about like individual city climate. Just make sure wherever you go to is fairly liberal and you'll be okay. You just want to make sure that you're being smart and safe and responsible for yourself, right? I wish I would have been able to give that advice to past me, and then I probably wouldn't be in Cincinnati, but, at the same time, I'm glad I am here, because then I wouldn't have met my fiance if, like, I didn't move here, so it gets weird, right? Let's see. Paralyze heal. Nice. Should be one more item up here. Paralyze heal. Nice. Yo, Miyabi, welcome in. Good to see ya. I hope you're doing well. This is, in fact, a stream. No, sorry, Miyabi. This is a figment of your imagination. I'm totally not streaming. It's all a lie. It's all a lie made up by the government. No, Miyabi, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Double slap. That's not a real move. I refuse to believe that's a real move. You can't spell Mia without AI. We all know I'm an AI. Come on. We all know I'm artificial intelligence. How wouldn't I be? I'm basically already a robot. Like, did I ping the cord? I did, yes, I believe. Unless my auto pinger didn't work, right? But Mia, yes, what did I do? What terrible, horrible thing did I do? I can't be AI. Why can't I be AI? Who says I can't be AI? Did the government try to tell you I can't be AI? Because if the government told you, that's a lie. Because the I stands... Damn. 07 Mia. Fucking simmer me on a grill. Cook me. Bake me till I'm 450 inside because you just burned the shit out of me. Damn. Love to see it. Nah, it's all good. I thought it was funny. That's why I had to come up with a witty comeback that really wasn't witty. The auto pinger didn't work. It didn't. Wait, what? No fucking way. The auto pinger didn't work. Hold up. Oh, for fuck's sake. The auto pinger didn't work? No wonder it's been so damn quiet in here. I literally pinged every other fucking Discord. Bruh. My auto pinger is supposed to work, and now that it didn't, I am very upset. I did make an announcement. That is true. I did make an announcement. But my auto pinger should have worked. And now I'm very upset. Who wants to take my auto pinger out back? I'm not saying we...
Thank you for the 13 long months of subscribing, Enigma Wade, Poke Gridwin Coward.
Post it in the chat. You call me a coward, post it in the chat. Post it in the chat. I'll fucking do it. By the way, thank you for 13 months, Wade. I really appreciate it. Super awesome. Wade, you've been here since the beginning, and that means a lot to me. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna stop being emotional now and just play Kaizo and not lose, hopefully. We need slightly more spa. I'm noticing that we're leaving a lot of stuff alive. Alright, I will pop that open here as soon as I get the chance. AKA, basically when we're doing the SSAM prediction, I'll do it. I'll just extend the SSAM prediction and maybe do it on screen. That'd be kind of cool. Carl is the worst. Carl! Jimmy, your mom is super hot! Did I... Carl Weezer? Did it work? Did my Carl Weezer impression scare anybody? Or, was it just normal? At this point, I wouldn't put anything past me. You have an emote of Homer Simpson kicking Frank. Solid. Looking things up is cringe? I'm not gonna look shit up. I'm too fucking lazy to look shit up. You know that. Come on. Come on. You really think I'm gonna exert extra effort that I could spend elsewhere? Nah, I've only got X amount of effort I can spend a day. I don't want to fucking, you know, waste it. PMKINT, your friend code for anyone who PokeGrids. There's a fucking friend code for this? Why is there a fucking friend code for this? These are the things that I wonder to myself when I'm asleep. 42. Alright, nice. Kadabra, we're gonna just water gun because it's drizzle boosted. There we go. Oh god, I just got out of dude's way. I'm trying to like fight dude and I just got out of his way. You know, it's not like I ever wanted to fucking play the game anyway. There we go. You could join Sean and people you beat at PokeGrid daily. I love it. S tier. S tier stuff. Bellsprout. Heat Wave. There we go. Basically, how you become friends with Wade is this. You survive the initial onslaught of Wade trying to pick on you, and then you just make friend, and it's easy. It's easy. Thundershock. Thundershock. Why are you metal sap? Please stop. Please no. I'm scared. This is actually really annoying. Porygon 2 is going to be a real problem for the rest of this game. I can feel that. We gotta heal, though. And then we'll, check. There should be 1 or 2 more trainers over there, because I think it said 9, right? Oh, I think, honestly, I battled you. I think it was you that I didn't, right? Yeah, this must be the dude. Heat Wave. Heat Wave. 43. Aurora Beam. Salaman's down, and yep, that's exactly what it was, because that should be number 10. And now, friends, that brings us to... Holy ship. I mean, it's a ship, right? We're just gonna stand right here. I'm gonna go ahead and save. And before we go into the ship, I said that I would open PokeGrid, so let me open PokeGrid. See if I can fucking do this here. Because you never lose, except for all the times that don't count because the sun was in your eyes and you were tired, uphill, etc. or that time, or anything involving physical exercise. Wade is not really the most agile. Though I don't blame him for that. I've fucking lost some of that. Yo, Autumn, welcome in. Good to see ya. I hope you're doing well. Alright, I am adding a quick PokeGrid. What? Nope, not that. Delete. That's not what I meant to do. Nobody judge me. Window capture. That's what I wanted to do. Haha, perfect. Alright. So we're going to do PokeGrid while I put up the prediction here. And we are going to basically do we get a 100 plus heal on boats? I'm going to put this up for 5 minutes as well. And I'm going to play PokeGrid while we do that. So, you hate Butters? Butters from South Park? What did Butters do? Also, I should maybe, like, not block myself off with this. Here. There we go. I swear, I'm a professional. You can't prove anything. You can't prove I'm not. There we go. Alright, so I have 9 guesses to fill out the grid. Normal flying. Can learn Hyper Beam, Monotype. Yes. Pidgeot. Nope, that's fine. I don't want an undo. Normal can learn Hyper Beam. Give me... Lee selected, got it. Buddies is a dog at your job, gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Normal type that can learn Hyper Beam. I feel like Ursaring. Oh, look at that, 2%. Normal monotype? Oh, this is easy. Something normal that's monotype. I want to go very deep. What did the dog do though, Autumn? What happened out of curiosity? I want to do Gen 5 for mono normal, I think. Yeah, I figured. Nobody fucking remembers Patrat. Mono Steel. Mono Steel, let me think here. Not many Mono Steel types. Oh my god, Elephant. Kaparaja. That's fine. Steel type that can learn Hyper Beam. I would bet Metagross. Less there should be more than you would think. Yep, basically. Boom! Aw, man. Scratched your arm up and it's bruising because he was trying to hump it in his sharp-ass claws. Sorry to hear that, honestly, Autumn. Is there anything that can be done with that kind of thing? Also, Skarmory. I know it's going to be the most popular, but I don't know any other steel flying. Yep. What can you do? Legendary, mythical that's flying. 13 minutes? Boo, that's all you need. Welcome in, Boo. I hope you're doing well. We're just doing the Poke Grid real quick, and then once we do, we'll move on and go back in. I bet Articuno. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Yo, thank you for the gifted sub to Autumn, Boo. Thank you. Legendary mythical that's a monotype. Again, going back to Gen 5, right? Are there fucking monos that are... You know what? I don't want to do Gen 5 for that. I want to do Uxie for that. Then legendary mythical that's a flying type. That will be... I mean, there's a lot of them. Flying. Sorry, friends. I'm trying to think of a good flying legendary that might be, You know what? Give me... Yo, IDK some games. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. The new genie, the one for PLA. What the fuck is that genie called? You know what? I'm just gonna go with my gut. Boom. Yeah! I don't know if I did good or not, but, you know, this feels like a really good score, right? Wade, you tell me, is this a satisfactory score? Only almost double yours? Oh, fuck you. It's not my fault. Skarmory exists. You know what? Fine. I'm gonna create an account. I'm doing it. You've got me sucked into this. We'll start doing this daily. And daily, I will kick your ass at it. Or at least I will get there. You should have one redo. I don't want to use it. Fuck that. Mia Squirtle. That's my display name. That makes sense. Favorite Pokemon type? Water, obviously. In Pokemon games, how many starter Pokemon do you choose from? 2 in some games. 1 in some games. Okay, I'll deal with that on my phone. But in the meantime, friends, it is about that time. Also, look, it's Power Slap. Goodbye, Power Slap. Corviknight. Corviknight. That's what I forgot. There's a thing to see the average day? Oh, well, fuck. I'm gonna, like, look at that over here. I see the prediction is done, by the way. So, we should be almost ready. Glad to see I'm not playing Super Mario Party. I wasn't gonna actually play Super Mario Party, probably. It would have been really funny. But, you know, that doesn't mean it would have been good. Leaderboard, by the way. Let me see here. You've been at it for a month daily. That would do it. I'm just gonna copy paste this into the thingy. And then add, and then, yep, cool. Globally. Hold up. Wade, you got a 36.5. You were only 4 points off at the top 25, like, everywhere, which is kind of awesome. Anyway, sorry. Yo, Momo, welcome in. SSS time? Yep. SSN time. Yep. That's where we're going. Let's do it. This is our mon, for anybody who's not aware. We have a Manectric. It is a good kitty. Puppy thing. I don't know what the fuck it is, to tell you the truth. Master Ball. Antidote. Blue Flute. And a Burn Heal. We'll take status heals. What is my bot on? I don't fucking know, Donovan. Welcome in. What did my bot do? I have a bot doing things? I really don't know what it would be doing. An Animorous was 3% incarnate. I probably should have done an Animorous, but I didn't think of it. And I was thinking, like, only picking stuff that I knew off the top of my head. And I think that's probably the better way to do it. I don't want to take other people's suggestions, but I appreciate it, Donovan. Welcome in. Manectric won't hump you, thankfully. Yeah, Manectric won't hump you because Manectric is a fictional character in a game. But even if Manectric weren't a fictional character in a game, we would not do that. 5 hours? How'd it go, Momo? I saw you were playing Super. How did it go? Welcome on in, by the way. Water gun. Ooh. Oh. Got playing your 10-year-old Wildfire Druid? Gotcha. Mini run to Misty. Died, obviously. You know what? Still. That's really solid. We take those. Good song? Good. Good. I'm glad my music taste is appreciated. That makes me happy. Let's see. Your druid is becoming an alcoholic. Somehow relatable. Friends, if you're not following Momo, please do so. Momo is a very good friend of ours, and honestly, has been starting out their own Kaizo journey. If it plays a clip, we'll have a clip. No clips? Not yet. I know what my personal goal is going to be. It's almost that time. We're gonna burn an energy root here because we have more than enough heals. There's no reason to, like, not burn one at this point. It's not ideal, but, like, fuck it, you know? Let's basically try to survive right now. You also have your bag of holding half full from booze from a bar we robbed. Jesus. Wait, Volt Absorb Remoraid. Stop it. You didn't have clips for a while, then Mia happened. Mia doing nice things in the community? Mia would never do nice things in the community. I don't know what you're talking about. That Mia person is bad news. Big trouble. Probably shouldn't hang around her. She tries to get modded in people's channels, and that's not cool. You probably shouldn't hang around her because she does that. You know. I'm joking. You're glad Zelda didn't clip you today? You deleted Bite for missed by mistake. Done that before. You heard Mia hangs out with no more criminal Solrock. Fuck Solrock, okay? Fuck Solrock. Bears? Where's my kitty? I want my kitty. My kitty's hiding somewhere, but I don't know how that related to bears at all. What was I gonna say? I don't know what I was gonna say, but so far so good, friends. Honestly, we're doing okay. Like, I thought this mod would fall off by now, and it hasn't, for the most part, so that's kind of nice. We also get a move next level, and if the move's big, we could really, really have something here. If it's not, it's fine. You play 8 bears and another 8 bears. So many bears. Why are there so many bears? Aurora Beam. Alright, there we go. Right here, I'm going to go ahead and unfuck Para. There we go. Scary Face, Speed Fell. I'm going to Aurora Beam here. And that's 45. Well, let's see what the move is. It's going to be Encore. Encore is not the play. Sad. But, you know, could be worse. We're still alive. You'll send the meme to the Discord? Please do, because I have no fucking idea what your newfangled memes are. I just read when they pop up and hope they're cool. Alright, high speed def television on Jolteon. There it goes. This trainer next. It's going to be Scyther. Aurora Beam kills that. Next trainer is going to send out a Dugong, and we're going to Thundershock it. Easy. I wish I had Thunderbolt. If I had Thunderbolt instead of Thundershock, I would be so confident in this Mon. As it stands, I like it. Like, I'm going to give it everything I got, but definitely not super confident in like, longevity here. Perfect. And then we're going to come over here. This trainer next. Nose Pass, Thundershock. 2-hit. Nice. Good to know. Muck. Muck's going to live, and it's a 2-shot, but it does go down. Just trying to full clear if I can. I really like full clearing because getting as much experience as you can in this game matters. It's something you wouldn't think about, but it really, really matters. Especially when you have a Mon that maybe isn't the best. This Mon has great moves, and the spread is good. But the moves are going to fall off eventually. Whole party deserves a smiting? Damn. Why are we smiting people? Might stream when you get home from vacation and play some Kaizo? You should, absolutely. Let me know if you do, because I'll try to pop in. I really do try to pop in anytime y'all send me things. What ends up happening is I end up fucking busy as shit, but I always try. Oh, we're parrot again. Great. D-Rage. Great. How do I want to do this? So we still have a para heal, but I'm not sure how many more I want to waste here. Don't need that trainer, and I don't need those. I'm going to bail. It's not worth the full clear at this point. Congrats, doubters, by the way. I think we bail here because 3 trainers isn't worth burning another para heal. And we got a lot of experience out of the ship, so I have 0 complaints about this. Like, so far we're doing pretty good. Just gonna real quick heal, and then we're gonna come up here. We're gonna deal with the stuff on Route 9 as soon as we catch an HM friend, and this is gonna be my HM friend. Cradley, congratulations, you are here. You are going to be named Bash. Congrats, Bash. You are now an HM friend. You've done it. This is a big time. You've made the big time, Bash. How do you feel? You have to consent. Well, sorry. If you consent, you have to do an interview and tell everybody why you're excited to be the HM homie. You're ready to rock smash and surf and cut. You don't have to rock smash here, which is nice. Wait, effect spore, that's not legal. I gotta make Bash something else. I think effect spore is illegal, or if it's not, it should be. Here, you can be a Corsola now. Look, we'll Bash. There we go, Bash. We're doing it. We're doing it. Let me look and see if this one's better. Speed boost? Yeah, this is perfectly legal. Effect spore could affect the battle. Basically, if the HM friend can affect the battle, that's usually when they're off limits. So, hey, Dat Boy Arc, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. I'm just getting a couple things in line, and then we are gonna go over to Route 9 with this Mon. Very solid Mon. Nothing too spectacular, but solid. You know, and those are the Mons that are the most fun to play. So I'm so happy about this Mon, to tell you all the truth. We'll just have to see if Bolt holds up long term. We do need Thunderbolt if we can get it, and we know the next 2 gym TMs are bad, which honestly is so anticlimactic, but it exists. We have to keep that in mind, you know. Alright, Meryl down, Mantine down, and Chikorita we're gonna Aurora Beam. There we go. Nice and easy. Golem's up. We're gonna Water Gun it. Grand Bull, Heat Wave. Okay. Lady Power Slap is a hiker. There's a lot to unpack there if you think about it. Slacking, we're gonna Heat Wave. High Speed F. Oh god. Okay, this is not great. Pain Split 2? Homie. Homie! Oh, this is not great. I'm gonna try to para it if I can. Imagine Roar forcing you out of player battles and having to redo the whole fight. Yeah. I could see it. Can I, like, status this thing, like, at all? Hold on, how many more milk drinks? 6? Hold on, I have an idea. We're gonna ball stall this. We know all its moves. It's not really dangerous to me right now. So, like, if we ball stall, we can get rid of some of the PP here. And maybe that's the play. I know, this is such a weird strat. But, given the situation, it makes sense. So we're completely out of heat waves. Let me look at my moveset here. So heat wave has a 10% chance of burn. This has a 10% chance of para. This is a 10% chance of dropping attack. Thundershock. We're just gonna spam Thundershock, and hopefully we can get the para off. There's really not a lot we can do about this. It exists. If we can get the para, then I could switch over and do something different. But I'm thinking this might be Serene Grace with how much we have spammed healing here. We're getting healed. That's good. I'm just a little annoyed at this because this is stupid. It's out of milk drinks now. 3 more pain splits. There it goes. Paralyzed. Okay, heal 50. Gonna try to get out of this without having to para heal. Come on. Homie, you have to hit once. Can you hit once, please? Okay, this is not great. Attack is not good. I know this has hit consistently for 15. I'm gonna hope it doesn't high roll and para heal. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna try to dodge this dude. I'm gonna have to battle this dude no matter what, though. Let me figure this out. So, Cam Erupt, Water Gun. It's dead. Don't even have to worry about it. Gloom, though, Aurora Beam. There it goes. Alright, so we're gonna get away with this without burning a big heal because I was willing to risk it. And this is what they don't teach you when you watch people play Kaizo. They don't teach you instincts. I look at the mons that I have to fight against and try to figure it out. You know, it's like a puzzle. You just have to solve it, right? And so I understood the situation. You know, we obviously don't want to run into slacking again. Slacking's a problem. But if we do, we know what it does now. We know that it's a problem, but it's not the worst problem of all time. As long as we can get rid of Pain Split. Or as long as we can run it out of, like, milk drinks, right? So, while that wasn't ideal, you know, we... Flash Fire? Are you shitting me, dude? Come on. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out, like, what the fuck is going on here. Some of these mons are just kind of dumb, honestly. I love this mon, though. This mon is great for content. Like, it's just so average, but it's not, like, bad average. It's like your average mon that gets on a run. Also, I forgot FIRERED had fucking Volt Absorb again, which I need to not forget in the future, because that's a problem. Vigoroth, Thundershock. Thundershock. There it goes. Nice 2-hit. Fluffy Tail. My mom is average. You know? Fair. Respectable. Volbeat, Heat Wave. Breloom is going to be Aurora Beam. Perfect. Love to see it. So we have... Yo, thank you for the follow, new friend. Welcome on in. Hopefully you enjoy the 5 free emotes that you get just for following. And if you need anything, let me know. Welcome on in. We're going to drop Water Gun on Plusle. Okay, this thing is really good. Alright, we'll take care of it like that, I guess. I'm going to heal, and then we'll fight that trainer down there. Shuckled, look out. The dog has fire. I'm not trying to lose today, you know? That's a very funny number. Sorry, Pandora. Welcome in, by the way. I just got a little scared for a second, so don't mind me. I was just a little terrified. My life just flashed before my eyes a little bit. I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the community. I am currently doing some normal, relaxed, not ridiculously hard to beat Kaizo because, well, I mean, it's still hard, but you cut the tree. Yeah, let's go. You love timing? Oh, I'm so great at timing. Okay, I always end up nearly dying on a run, and then it always ends up clipped, and then I always ship it off to YouTube, where people always, well, I don't know what they do, but they do something. Okay, so it's prediction time, friends. Do we manage to beat Lieutenant Surge? And this will be a really important battle. We do know the TM is not good. We don't care about it. But it's still prediction worthy. So go ahead and get in on the prediction. If you think we win, go ahead and believe. If you think we don't, go ahead and doubt. That is your decision to make, and it's your chance to get channel points that you can get just by following. There's that. And we're just going to cut the tree one more time, and I'm going to stand right here. I'm just going to organize my bag, toss anything we don't need. So basically, I'd start to toss after Mount Moon, because after Mount Moon, it usually doesn't matter. Usually you have more than enough items to do whatever the hell you want with. So that's what I'm doing at the moment, and that's why I'm throwing them away as opposed to selling them. We could save. I'll go ahead and get that done momentarily. Thank you. There we go. Thunderstone can go as well, and that should do it. I think we're all situated for seeing if we can get past Surge. Literally Surge in my nuts right now, some people would say. I would prefer to say, I exist. That's my whole thing. I exist. I'm here. I'm vibing. Let's see here. Alrighty, I am ready for this. We have about 20 seconds left and then I'm going in, so I hope y'all are ready for this. This should be interesting, you know. We'll see kind of how it goes. I'm hoping, though, that we can get out of Surge and be able to play the game a little more. I'm enjoying playing the game, so, you know, I don't really want Surge to ruin that. Here we go. Best of luck, everybody. Believers, doubters, I hope y'all are happy with your predictions. This is your time to find out what happens, right? Damn. Alright, I was trying to avoid fighting him, but it's fine. We'll Aurora Beam the... Okay, I don't really like this trainer a whole lot. There we go. That's the play. There are walls that are becoming a serious problem. That's going to be one of them. Wizcash is a problem. The more we play against Wizcash, the scarier it is. Damn it. The locks reset. Can Mia beat a children's puzzle? The answer is probably not. But we can certainly try, right? We can always try. Polyrath is down. Kabutops is down as well. I'm glad Kabutops went down, because that's one, you know, I don't really tend to trust Kabutops a whole lot to, like, not kill me. Alright, this trainer's next. And it's going to be a Dusclops they sent out. We're going to Heat Wave it. It outsped and almost Mega Horned us. Also, that has hit points, so that's something to keep in mind. If the HP bar moves slower, friends, it usually indicates that the Mon has high hit points. So I try to be aware of that as much as I can be. We're going to give a Rossberry here, and we are going to Surge. Best of luck, everybody. Believers, doubters, whatever happens, happens. Let's go. Groudon's up. We're going to Aurora Beam. Attack drop. Oh yes, there's lots of fun in this game. There's also lots of suffering in this game. I love suffering. That's not even true, but I suffer anyway. Thundershock. Okay. Kangaskhan has Intimidate. We're going to try to Heat Wave. High Spadef. Thundershock. Wow, full heal. Don't see that one pulled out a lot against me. Usually because I've killed something before it, you know, can do that. That's about right. Them's the breaks. Congrats, doubters. Damn. That's unfortunate. Definitely not the way you want to see it end, but it happens. Honestly, it was a cool mon. Can make you go from rain, from depresso, to wow, to... Yep, it be like that. You know, well, we got Needle Arm later in the game, which would have cleaned up some of our weaknesses, but... I don't know, I don't think this was built to last. It's okay. No biggie. Oh, funny number. I'm suffering. Alright, friends. Well, on that note, I think I'm going to wrap up for today. I didn't plan to stream initially today, so this was kind of a bonus stream. I will be back tomorrow for a longer stream, so I'm going to send you over to somebody that's not playing Super Kaizo preferably, because, you know, I don't think anyone wants to see that right now, but... You know, if you do, obviously there are plenty of people doing it. I'm going to raid into my good friend Bulldog Timmy. Very good friend of ours. You're in good hands with him. Thank you all so much for being here. I plan to stream tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, maybe Sunday. We'll see. Or, no, probably not Sunday, actually, because it's Easter. But all the other days. And yeah, no worries. I hope y'all are had a great time here, and we'll be back tomorrow. 6:15 p.m. Eastern should be the time. We'll see how it goes, obviously, but thank you all so much for being here. I love y'all. Take care. If you haven't joined the Discord, here is the Discord link. It's going to be the Cult of Squirtle's Discord there. And then we're also going to have a raid message, which I need to real quick find. Shit. I need to go faster. 1, 2, 3. Good luck. And also... Don't get mirror coded. 5 head. There we go. And I want to make sure 5 head is in there. It's important. There we go. Go ahead and copy paste that message in when we raid. Or if you have some other message you want to post, feel free to do so. Timmy's our good friend. Timmy is awesome. Y'all will love them. So, you know, thank you all so much for being here. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. Love you.